Well, hello, everybody. Hi, welcome to It's a Long Story. Place where we roll dice, we tell stories, and we create some magic. We are here with our amazing folks in the Wreckless. We're still having some technical issues with Nav. Hopefully that works out. But for those who are here in the meantime, everybody take a look at your camera, wave, and say hi.
Arr! Hi, my bad.
Howdy.
Or Arb, my bad. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Hi, welcome. For those who have no idea what this is, hi, we are a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, having 5 parties living, existing, and breathing, for those that do, in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. So, announcements. We'll kind of try to fly through it today. Dan, I'm going to say, just assume you're on recap. But yeah, announcements. Tomorrow, we will be having our 3rd playthrough of Daggerheart. Possibly, or actually, technically, our 4th player, or 5th, really. Yeah. Our continuation of Daggerheart for taking a little bit of a break from our New Moon Tuesday campaign, as we are collecting players back from vacation, back from or characters back from absolutely not a vacation, and also looking for a new player for New Moon. So we are still actively looking for that person. So if you are interested in joining for our normal Tuesday night campaign, you can go to this link right down here at startplaying.game/GM/It's a Long Story, where you can find kind of a basic idea of what our campaigns are about, as well as that would also be the place if there's any one shots that we would have, which right now summer has just been crazy. So yeah, we are looking for that 6th player. So please jump in if you are, or message me on there if you're interested. That link is also in the video description below if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah. That's about it on that. But yeah, so in the meantime, we've been doing Daggerheart. We may be kind of having to we'll probably have to check in with these guys. There's a good chance that we have another week, another session after this of Daggerheart based on where the story is. But yeah, I assume, Jack, we didn't talk about this, but if you're interested in playing, your character's there.
We'll talk.
Cool. Sounds good. Awesome. So yeah, so that's it on that. We will be off the week of July 12th, from the 12th through the 19th. I'll be gone all that week. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's all I got on announcements. So pretty simple, pretty short. So we are still hoping that that Nav is able to jump in, but computers are what they are. So in the meantime, before we jump into tonight's session, and I will tell you, Dan, please feel free to take as long as you want because I'm setting up some stuff over here. So before we jump into tonight's session, we need to get a recap of where we left off with the party. So Dan, please take it away.
Okay, I'll try to stall for you. I was like, well, I'm doing this. I'm going to go quick because I didn't prepared for it. Now I'll go real slow here. Perfect. So, no, not that slow. But, okay, so we picked up with our new soda friend, Archibald Brocade the Third, I believe, leaving the ship. A couple of us said goodbye. We are saying he apologizes that, they got off on a bad foot. And we kind of set up our plan to meet with him later on. He's going to go help us find some warehouses where we can kind of do our thing, our staging to deal with Hakuya and his people, who I'm forgetting that group's name, the Onbow. There we go. So then we take a bit of time about the and maybe we can beam back and forth, but we're going to do this at nighttime. And let's be real, we have not tried or tested these very dangerous artifacts for at all. So it's probably a terrible idea to rely around them. And so we eventually determined that we're going to set up into a couple different groups, which jumping ahead a little bit, it's going to be a couple people going to the Iron Lotus. The goal here to get Nyx, a half-orc fighter we met, and his son Vin, who is kind of being held captive, to make Nyx, this excellent fighter, fight for the Gonbold family to try to free them and get them out of captivity. And that's going to be Riaris, Ogra, Crix, not Crix. Okay, apologies, Crix. And then we're going to have Zed, Kaelinor, and Vera are going to go speak to Hakuya, who's the leader of the Onbow, and basically give him some red herrings, as well as a potential right place and a map to kind of delay him and kind of, spread out the Onbow and give us a chance and follow up with we had promised we would give them the location of the Memoriam, which is kind of a secret faction that Arturian used to belong to before he got unceremoniously fired and dumped, didn't at all leave on his own volition. And Arturian's going to be helping us get information back and forth and kind of coordinate all this stuff. We talked about maybe getting Kobamu out, and Carr believes that he's outside the city. It might be pretty risky to try to get Kobamu, but he's certainly on our list, but we don't have anybody directly heading there now. Before we started to go to do anything, Carr did his spirit thing and spoke with Elaine, who is the dead wife of Crix and mother of Vin. And it was kind of a cool thing where we also rolled the natural 20 religion, so he was able to hear and see some of the ghosts and spirits that Carr dealt with, which led to some interesting conversations. And we basically learned that Crix is up on the 4th floor of the Iron Lotus, or the 5th floor, and kind of his general schedule and where he's at. And Carr convinced some other spirits, as well as our favorite spirits, Fang, to help try to keep Crix there, to make sure that he doesn't go down, he doesn't fight in the rings tonight, so that he is there, so that he can be there in the same area as his son, so we can get them both out in the same time, and try to get 2 birds with 1 stone, which would come up with a plan to basically make Crix hope maybe get sick. So he calls out sick for work that day. And so kind of with our plan sort of ready to go, Elaine tells us that if we ever make it to Anilduin, that to contact her and she could help us out. None of us know where that is, but hey, maybe sometimes we'll go to Anilduin, wherever that may be. And she also noticed that Riaris was Pyrenees, which was a surprise to him. That's the first time that's come up during the campaign, about what is going on with that. Ogra then goes and cuts some of her herbs and makes a couple potions that help against the frightened condition, which I think she gave to the party that was going to meet Hakuya, because he's terrifying. That makes a lot of sense. We have a little bit of a moment with Zed pulling aside Carr and Riaris before we go, kind of talking about what happened with the dagger and what he was feeling, and kind of sort of apologizing, sort of just describing the belief that he had, that he was so kind of swayed by this dagger that he believed that every kill he made, everything he did in kind of a negative aspect, would help bring him closer to us and to the group and help protect us and save us. And that was kind of the feedback loop that he was getting. And now that he is no longer with the dagger in his hand, literally and figuratively, that he's seeing a little bit clearer, and he's thankful of that. And we didn't really have enough time to debrief about that. We were heading out the door, but it was pretty cool scene from Zed at that moment. We, and Carr and Riaris are like, this is your timeline now. We're all in this. You don't have to sacrifice yourself for this. This is your home now, man. And Riaris gave Nala the other Solaris Sonaris, and she's staying back, and just in case we needed to use it. And then he also left a note for Kaelinor in the armory, which Vera, of course, sees, and that was great that she saw that, and confusion. I'll just leave it there from me, at least. So we decided to now head to the Iron Lotus. Riaris, with Ogra's mask of many faces, turns himself into like a general run-of-the-mill Loa hobgoblin type, and he puts a little riding saddle harness for Ogra, who is turned into a green and pink salamander or lizard of some sort on his shoulder, which is really awesome. So they kind of go in there together. They're able to pass through security, with Riaris saying his name is Rufus. And they get in, and so they go into this large casino area. The Iron Lotus is a casino, bearing the lead there. And Arturian kind of scuttles in behind, making a stealth check to kind of get in behind us, not having to go through security, as we all kind of enter in this area. Riaris talks to Kar, saying what Kar we're in. So Kar goes off and goes to the Iron Lotus to see if he can find our targets and what to do there. Riaris and Ogra lose, unfortunately, on a betting scandal with some owlbear cubs. None were hurt, sort of, in the process. And while we do that, Arturian tries to go and make contact with Archibald, because we were going to meet Archibald here, and Archibald was going to tell us, hey, here are the warehouses. That was kind of an important part of our plan. And so Arturian, I think, rolls quite poorly for a little bit and causes a bit of a chaos. He hits into the owlbear that we had bet on, that caused it to lose. But eventually gets out of there without getting beat up too much and goes and meets Archibald in kind of a very quick, scattered conversation, like, okay, cool, hey, where's the stuff I need to go? And then just bounces as quick as he can. Archibald's like, what is happening? It was just a total blur of memory for everybody around seeing our turn. Like, what is this figure doing? What is happening? Who is he? And he's gone. And he is able to get a message to Ophelia, his mount horse, forgetting the word for it, who then races. Well, yeah, automaton or whatever is. Who turns rolls amazingly, rolls awesome, and is able to get there, to get the message and the map over to Zed, Vera, and Kalina, who, yes, they have now met Hakuya, or Hakuya kind of came up and surprised them. And they are in a very dangerous situation. So Hakuya is not willing to waste much time. Zed is doing his delay as best as he can, while also pricking at Hakuya at every opportunity he can. Vera had a very lucky save against a mind control, more or less, that would have put him to a very awkward situation. Unfortunately, she passed it, hanging on by a string. Thankfully, the map gets there just in time. And it looks like everything is going to be okay. We might be able to sway Hakuya, and Zed pushes Hakuya a little bit further in an effort to try to sell the lie, almost backfires, but fortunately it does not. And Hakuya seems to take the map that we gave them, and on the map is located the locations of the different warehouses that we've set up with fake locations for what they're looking for. I'm forgetting the name, Mysterium, Magisterium, whatever it is. Memoriam. There it is. Memoriam. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Which fantasy source am I going for? And so Hakuya's off. And so the other group was like, okay, it looks like we might be okay. We've dealt with Hakuya. We've sent him along the way. And Kar is then at the top level, and he is flying around invisible, doing his thing, and he finds the son Vin, who is in a room with four guards, essentially. He finds Grix, Crix, who successfully was turned 6. I might be saying everything. I don't know what's happening. It was Vin, Nix, Grix, I don't know. So Grix, we're back to the Grix. And so he is sick. He got sick from Fang. Fang poisoned him. I forget exactly why, but essentially poisoned him. So he is legitimately sick in his room. And we I think this is the first time we met Jonathan Ganbald, who is somehow even stupider and more muscle-headed than the other Ganbalds that we've met. He was with Thaniel, I think. And so we kind of saw them, and they were going to go, okay, they're going to deal with something. And then we also saw the third person, whose name I'm forgetting, who we had met initially, who was kind of our guide through the town, who has been the crap beaten out of him. Tavi, that's his name. The crap beaten out of him. So he's up there too. So everybody's up there on the 5th floor, and Kar's like, hey, they're all up here. This is where we need to go. And so we're kind of leaving off with, Riaris and Ogra are down on the 1st floor. How are they going to get up to the 5th floor? We don't know yet. Kar is flying around around the 5th floor, and the rest of the group is around. I think Arturian was racing back to the boat, and Zed, Vera, and Kalina are in the streets, having just departed from Hakuya. And I think that's about where we're at.
Thank you, Dan.
Appreciate it.
You come back, and now
Dan.
you speak fine. Just naturally. Sure.
All right,
Look
now
at
we
that
do
timing.
No problem.
I put a trading joke in my notes and you didn't use it.
You're yelling. Okay.
Wow,
Turn that
crazy.
way down.
Crazy.
No need to shout.
Okay. Cool.
I I put a Titanic joke for Arturian in there as well.
What is the
Do you
joke?
want to do
I
just the
honestly-
Titanic joke?
Yeah, I want to hear it. I didn't. Yeah.
It wasn't. It was more like Arturian flies being picked up by the owl bear, gets dropped on the bar, and he lands in front of Archibald and is like, "Hey, paint me like one of your French girls with the way he landed." And it was just that kind of reference. It was funny. I made myself laugh. Okay.
That's good.
It is
Thank
funny.
you. Thank you. My notes are just memes.
My notes are
And I just
just
wanna say-
memes.
I felt personally attacked that Joe put these cute little baby owlbears in front of me, and I can't do anything because I'm a lizard right now.
Don't be a
Can't
lizard.
steal them.
Don't be a lizard. That's the lesson of the day. Or do. I don't know.
Yeah, gecko with thumbs.
All right,
Nope, I
friends.
can't have thumbs apparently.
Well, I think we're ready. I'll be honest with you guys. This one's going to be interesting. Because there are several different floors, so there might be a couple of different, like, sort of amalgamation of changes I'll have to make for those levels, depending on where you guys are. But I'm actually kind of excited about it. It's going to be fun. It'll be a challenge. Worst case scenario, you know, you guys are going to have to use that imagination.
Or we get TPK.
Improvise.
Or you get TPK, and that's also a thing.
Yeah, that's also the worst case scenario.
Cool. So anything else to add, friends? Dan, please take that point of inspiration.
I think that was everything.
All right. Awesome.
I think I still have a point of inspiration, so I can just give it to somebody else. Let's give it.
Yeah, you can give it a Nav if you want.
Sure. Have a nab for doing nothing. and
The
torturing me.
Titanic joke.
I got the Titanic. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate you.
The Titanic joke clearly shows that Nav was prepared, at least with the joke.
I have. Dan has proof. I have full pages of notes that I sent immediately, being like, "Please read it. Just read my script."
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
No, 100%. I was like, oh my god, I can't do this. This is I can't represent. So
unbelievable.
sorry.
You did wonderful.
Cool. All right. I think we're gonna be as ready as anything. You guys want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. That's great. That's what I want to do too. Let's do it. Here we go. All right. So, let me fix this. It's coming from the right spot. Give me music. Oh, you're not gonna give me music. Cool. Give me music now. Great. So, where we left off, we are all, in some aspects, nearing or in or flying around the Iron Lotus Casino. A place of decadence as far as Gonbolt's concerned, which is not really saying much, but it is a level of richness that leaves some interesting tastes in some mouths, I think. So we are going to be jumping in from that first floor level. And we're going to do some fun little thing here where I know some of you guys are going to be kind of coming in. Some of you guys are totally in a different sort of area. So I would like you all to roll a non-combat initiative. And while you're doing that, I will show you the map.
There's a map.
So this is the first floor of the casino.
Ooh.
I see where the baby owlbear racing is.
That's where I broke my legs.
Look at some baby owlbears in there. Oh, there they are. You all got those initiatives?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Nav isn't showing up on the big screen
Yeah, I
again.
think you gotta turn their picture back.
No, leave me alone.
There we go.
Yay!
Aw.
Sorry, Nav. If you guys couldn't take care of this while I was gone, you have to be here too.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm just waiting for you to go. I'm too old for this. Yeah. Just waiting, like, come on, guys.
Kind of how I'm
Everything-
feeling. Like, come on, I'm the old man. Let me rest. Like, let me just sit back. Let me watch over the statue. You guys can tell me back when you're done.
And he's playing the youngest character in the group.
So, some important people here. We'll make sure. I believe we had Arturian. Where's Arturian? So tiny. Well, that's fun. I'm going to literally put Arturian on the counter.
Love how
Perfect.
small.
Arturian is at the bar.
He's smaller than the baby owlbears.
Don't even need to really make Ogre.
Probably, actually, I don't know.
Would be.
It's close.
It's tiny.
Let's see. Who else? Are we missing anybody just yet that would be in here?
Nope, just Ogre, Riaris, and Arturian, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweet. And we'll put NPCs in here as needed. Cool. All right. So initiative orders. So this will be Kaelinor.
22.
Damn.
All right. Riaris.
I only good roll tonight.
I also got a 22.
Jesus.
Okay. Zed. Can't hear.
I got
There you go.
an 8.
Whoa, you are so loud. Also, you're Mr. Wilsoning hard right now, Drew.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love it. Do you know
Just
the
noticed
reference?
No one telling the reference. See if he figures it out. Look at your camera and
Yes.
see what you're doing.
What is Mr. Wilson?
Oh no.
The what?
I'm so old. Okay. Ogre.
A dirty 20.
30-20.
Again with the old. Okay.
Well, Jack, you heard how many people were like, I don't know who that is.
I did hear that, but I'm like, oh, I'm so old. Okay, so
I grew up on that show, okay?
Oh my
I know the
God.
reference.
Car.
a whopping 5.
Ah,
Beautiful.
boy.
And Arturian.
11.
11. Cool. All right, sweet. So we are starting with. Actually, I like this. So, Kaelinor, Kaelinor, you're with Zed, I believe, and
Vera.
and Vera. Is there anyone else?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I would like you, Kaelinor, to give roll me a D4. Now, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I can hear you.
Please tell me this isn't a time my Wi-Fi short. Yay, I'm back.
Still don't know what you got, Nav.
They
Uh-oh.
froze.
If you could put it in chat. We'll do this. We'll move to Riars because we know that Kaelinor will be Kaelinor and Zed and Vera will take a little bit to get here. Based on that roll. Riaris, I believe I kind of just put you. I can't remember exactly where you are.
I mean, I think we're pretty close to the owlbear pit. So by there and by wherever we put the bets in. First.
Okay, you got it. Cool. So I'll put a little chair here and show the desk. Typically that would be behind, but for now we'll just put it here for that. Cool. All right, so that's where you are. So technically, it is your turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just give this sort of space of like recognizing the action of these movements. If there's something like, I want to wait until something else happens, you certainly can. This is a non-combat initiative.
Sure. Right. I have no way of communicating with Ogra. I think what I'd want to be trying to do is so I want to look around to see if I see. Mostly I'm looking for what guards or security you might be wearing around this area.
You got it. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
17.
Okay. All right. With a 17, looking at the area surrounding. First off, there is a ton of people. It is very crowded here. But there's definitely some people that you notice that are kind of standing sort of near the corners that don't seem like they're participating in the festivities as much. I will tell you. Yeah, cool. You don't see many here. You see probably about 4. And we'll say they're kind of in a general sort of place around the corners of that area. I will say, actually, I would say, let's do this. We'll do. You also, with a 17 is enough to notice, there is an interesting sort of like glass metallic, glass and metal sort of like chandelier bulb that is about maybe 4 feet across, seems to kind of extend down and go into the upper floor. There is a possibility, you're not entirely sure, but there's a possibility that there is some sort of version of surveillance up there, and that's in the center of the ceiling of this floor.
Okay, and so where those 2 guards are, is that the entrance, or is that like a stairwell?
That is actually to the. You're not entirely sure where it is, but it's not the entrance.
Not the entrance, is that the open? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So the entrance will be here under the Dragon Bridge thing here.
I think I'll say, kind of take a, not kind of looking around. Lonnie, I think we should wait, maybe see if we can do another round here, make our money back, and cause a little bit of a commotion. What do you say, little friend?
Beautiful.
Like, so I think we'll just kind of hang around, try to sort of melt into the crowds, not stand out as much as anything, and wait for the next round of owlbears to go, and then make our way over to make a bet, or make a bet now if they're starting up again.
Okay, cool. You are right next to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You are right next to the person that was taking the bets. Oh, I cannot see that at all. Which was? Where is she?
She's on her smoke break.
What was her name? Lady Veth? Was that her name?
Lady Veth. Lady Kesh. Found it.
Cash.
But that helped. Cool. Let's get Lady Kesh there. Oh my gosh. There we go. So Lady Kesh is there. She is busy with handling the crowd of people that are there. You can either choose to try to interact with her at this point, or just wait and just sort of see.
I think I'm going to very awkwardly stand slightly away from the crowd of people that she is interacting with, like waiting for my turn, not get in front of them. So ultimately, I think I will wait and not push my way in front of them.
You got it. Cool. A little bit more out. Along the tables where you see there are some people that are dining. Cool. Ogre, you are next.
So we're about to place a bet. Can I do an insight check to see, out of the last race, which owlbear looks like the most well rested or has a better chance?
Sure. I think we had red, blue, and purple, right? Yeah, go ahead and roll me. We'll call it animal handling.
Okay.
And purple was the good one until Arturian, broke its back legs and maimed it for life. And you euthanized after.
My bad.
That is also another dirty 20.
Okay. Cool. You say it's a little bit higher, 'cause it's a little bit harder to just kind of tell from the vantage point. But yeah, you see, I would say that you definitely notice that the purple one seems pretty distraught. But it looks like, I believe, if I recall correctly, blue won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Blue seems pretty happy with the win, as there's a couple of treats that were thrown. So you would say blue seems to be the one who would want to continue to do the best.
Like a bloodhound, Ogre's in her lizard form is going to point to the blue one.
Okay. It is 40 feet down. Remember, this is a whole other level down.
Yeah.
So I'll say, Riaris, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I think I'd be kind of looking around there too, knowing I'm kind of looking for her help. So
Yeah, he can do this to see my perception of what I'm pointing to.
That's a 19 on the die, so 25.
Okay, cool, awesome. Thank God for superhuman perception here. It is true that I want to kind of make the idea of the sense of the scene is to point at a creature that is, or a bundle of creatures around 40 feet away and know which one they are pointing at from that distance. But Riaris, you were able to tell, yeah?
Okay. Ogre's doing.
Yeah, sure, there's a little bit of purple, I'm not sure. She go, okay, she's not moving. But red, blue, yes. See, yes, Lonnie, same page. Great, good.
Awesome. All right. So with that, we will, unless there's anything else Ogre wants to do.
Is there a lock or a gate where the owlbears are for this fenced up area?
So I want to remind you, just to make sure that we're on the same page, this is not necessarily a fenced in area. It is a 40-foot drop down.
Okay. I keep
right. So this is a totally different floor. Yeah.
Okay. Then never mind on that.
Yeah.
Do I, how you said, like, security surveillance? Was it a chandelier you said? Or a opening?
So it seemed like in the center of the room, pretty much right above where the where you would see where you see those markings there. Yeah, there was an area there that seemed to be kind of like wide enough that maybe someone could possibly be sitting in, but you wouldn't be able to see them very well.
And how high or far is that?
I'd say about 30 feet up.
Only I could talk. Yeah. That'll be all I can do right now.
Okay.
I have another idea in my next turn, depending on how this goes.
All right. Cool. With that, we go to Arturian. So Arturian, you are by Archibald. We'll put a little thing for him while we're looking around. But yeah, what does Arturian want to do in this turn?
Well, Arturian just sent Ophelia running like the wind, saving Zed and Kaelinor. So I think Arturian needs to just run straight to Memoriam and let them know that the plan succeeded. So I think he's gonna get on his two little tiny feet and just start running for Memoriam.
I mean, you're going to be gone for like 20 rounds if you do that.
Oh, that's a good point.
You can.
Yeah, I don't think Memoriam's even gonna have enough time to set up like fake things because they're gonna be heading straight there. Yeah. Instead, I want to mosey around and find what was her name? The girl in the bottom right corner.
Kesha.
Kesha. Oh,
Cash.
Kesha.
No.
Lady Cash.
Lady Cash. That's close. I want to bump into Lady Cash if I'm able to. If I'm able to find her.
You got it. Let's see this guy. We'll use Carvis. Okay. All right. So yeah. So you. So Lady Kesh, who is very busy trying to kind of collect and handle everybody's stuff, bumping in. Yeah. What do you do as you approach?
I'm gonna just tug on her leg. Just say, "Excuse me."
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna say, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
A persuasion check. I'm not too bad at. I shouldn't have said that. God damn it. 9.
9. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Excuse
me.
9.
Excuse me.
Oh, I rolled real low. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh God. Hey, I'm pretty bad at these. 12.
12. Cool. Awesome. You are okay. You were kicked about 15 feet into the not into the air. Sorry. You kicked about 15 feet back as she didn't realize there's just something on her leg. She doesn't even notice that you go flying off. And you take 1 point of damage. I will say, Riars, with your excellent perception you've been having, you definitely see Arturian go flying through the air.
Just like smacks against the wall. Ow!
I'll say Arturian is just lying prone on the table there.
Just like,
Look at that thing. Oh. Just kind of like look at it and go like, oh, I know that thing.
You just land right into somebody's soup. It just goes full ratatouille.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna climb down. I don't know if I know. Okay, I'm gonna walk back over to Archibald then and just say, "How do we get upstairs from here?"
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say with that, Yeah, I'll give it to you. Cool. Archibald says, well, if you're, if you're wanting to go to more of the higher stakes, the way would be that way. And he points towards those double doors where you see the large sort of dragon crest thing right just north of us. You also see two figures that seem to be, I would say you naturally be able to kind of like tell guards.
Yeah. Do you need like a name to get up there, or like just money?
I would say a name would help. Yes.
Would you be able to get up there? Like if your name was used?
I believe so. Yeah.
And what was your last name again? Just because I'm being polite.
Dan, help me out. I have a million
Brocade.
stat blocks right now.
Brocade, I believe.
Brocade, yeah.
Archibald Brocade the Third.
Archibald Brocade the Third.
Yeah, well, okay, well, I gotta go get cleaned off, so, it was nice seeing you again, Archibald. I'm gonna go now.
Are you okay? All right.
And I'm gonna go to Riaris. If I can.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna pause you there. You're
Yeah.
just about to leave, so I'm gonna put you back where Archibald was. Or yeah, Archibald was.
Nothing like some identity theft to start this baby off.
So I just want to clarify. Arturian's going to walk up to the security and say, "I'm Archibald Brocade the Third."
Mm-hmm. And these are my friend and his lizard, and we will be betting money.
I don't want to.
No.
You know, put a damper. You have Archibald on your side.
You know, that's a good point. I don't know how far he wants to
Why
get
would
into
you?
this.
Why would you make it harder on yourself? You guys worked so hard to get these tools, and then you're like, fuck it.
I'm still gonna go to Riaris. I'm grabbing the information and I'm giving him the information sandwich, and he can do what he wants with it.
Fair enough. Cool. Awesome. Great. So from there, we move to Zed. Zed, you're moving with Kaelinor. As noted, I believe. Did I say this out loud or did I say this in my head? You guys have 3 rounds before you're able to show up. But in that process, first I'm going to ask Zed, is there anything specific you want to do here? And then obviously Kaelinor, you can jump into as you guys are in the same group here.
I cannot think of anything right now.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
23.
Beautiful. All right. So I assume you guys are heading towards the Lotus Casino, right?
Original plan was to head to the boat, but we could probably head towards the casino. Would it be on the way towards the boat?
No. Totally different directions.
Why
are you? What was the purpose for Zed to head to the boat?
To get to the boat in case Nala needed to back up car for the
Air support.
Yeah, air support.
Okay. So I'm just going to take a moment to sort of mark and sort of remind you all. The goal here is to get Vin out of the casino. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, I mean, I just want to make sure that's very clear. Make sure everybody's kind of on the same page with that. That is not impossible to do with 2 people, but it may be difficult.
Well, then we'll probably just head to the casino.
Okay, you got
But
it.
you guys have Ophelia with you too, and she'll
Yes.
list all your commands and everything. So
Cool. Sounds good. All right, sweet. All right, so we got that. Cool. All right, so we are about to hit round 2 here. Car. So where we left off with Car, you were you got eyes on Vin. You saw that there was, I believe, if I recall correctly, there was a group of 5 Loa that were around a table, looked like playing poker or something like that. As he was kind of sitting, sort of waiting, looking at the door. You also know that Grix is effectively poisoned, but in another room.
Sorry, Griggs.
Close by. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically doing my best to fly around, maintain the invisibility, and doing my best to look into the rooms as I go by them, hovering if I need to see if there's a change.
Okay, you got it. Did you notify Nala?
If Nala's doing what I'd hoped that we had discussed, she's kind of reaching out to us like every minute or two.
Right.
So that I can respond, because I can't
Yeah.
reach out to her directly. But yes, when
Okay.
she responds to me, I keep her up to date on my activities and what I've seen.
Okay, you got
If
it.
I know it, she knows it.
Cool. So I'll say at this point you get a call in from her, just checking in, update.
And
And
I'm like,
you said-
okay, Grix is sick, and the boy is in the room across the hall, and there's 5 Loa with him.
Okay. You got it. Also you did see Tavi as well.
Oh yes, and Tavi is in this room here, because I don't have a map in my head, but like,
Yeah, it was a separate room.
tell them where the 3 of them are.
Cool.
And while I'm flying around, have there been any indication on that floor of where stairs might lead, like, so I could tell her that as well? Like, when you come up the stairs, it's going to be like this room, like the second from the left, third from the left, and fourth on the right, or something.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you give specific instructions.
Yes, specific as I can. Like anything. Like, even for example, did I see that there was a lock on the door? Like, did they lock something? Did they? Sorry. That was
Okay.
my phone.
We'll say go ahead and give me a. We'll call it a performance check, DC 8.
Performance. 1 moment. Processing. Well, that was a 14.
Beautiful. All right. Awesome. And then I'll roll.
I am a
for
bard.
her.
Yay, performance. Not
Yeah.
my strongest, but not my weakest.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Anything else on that? And you are invisible, correct?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's right. There's nothing you've done to do that.
Through concentration. Yeah, just flying around invisibly. And just to make a note to you, to remind you, since it's been a while since we played, I do remember that when Nala comes, we are circling in the same direction. I believe it was clockwise on different floors. So there's no chance of us running into each other since we're both going to be there.
Okay, so Nala's flying to you.
Well, no, but when she does come, like if we call her, if
Gotcha.
we're like, but then she's gonna come, and I believe I'm on the 5th, and she's gonna be on the 4th. So that way, because we won't be able to see each other, we don't want to have a mid-air collision invisibly.
Right. Yep. Cool. All right. Sweet. So with that, we have Nala and Vera, who we'll say I'm going to put kind of like Nala at the top of the order to kind of mark that round. Vera is following along with you guys. Nala immediately messages out to Riaris that information. She rolled a 19. So Riaris, you have that information perfectly. You don't even have to roll a survival check to know once you get to the 5th floor exactly where Vin is.
Sweet.
Cool. And with that, we are back to the top of the order. So 2 more rounds until Kaelinor, Zed, and Vera are showing up. Kaelinor, it is your turn. Anything specific you want to prepare or do here?
No, I just think keep pushing and keep walking as quick as can.
You got it. Cool.
Really?
Awesome. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
7.
7. Okay. Cool. All right. With a 7, you are held up by we'll say that that grandma that Riaris was flirting with not too long ago. Zed, you turn and see that Kaelinor is in this position. You can choose to wait with her, and then most likely you'll have to be wait more rounds, or you can split.
I'm probably gonna wait.
Okay. All right.
Gotta honor
Sounds
the
good.
buddy system.
You got it. Cool. All right. So with that, Kaelinor, go ahead and roll me another d4.
Okay. Oh god, a 4.
Okay.
Can I push this grandma? No, I'm not gonna do that. That's mean. Moving on.
Do it.
When it comes to your
Okay.
next turn, you might be able to bring that lower, but as of right now, it is that. You could also make it be worse too. Cool. All right. With that, we come back to Riaris. I will say, for the sake of brevity here, we'll say that Arturian is able to get up to you on this turn and give you that disclose that information to you.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, well, hello there. That's a.
All right.
I certainly don't know who you're speaking to.
So,
Right, yes.
are we like behind?
Yes.
A little Duke told me that, Archibald says that we got to get upstairs through those 2 doors, and there's 2 guards there, and you need either big money or a big name to get in there. And coincidentally, we have Archibald Brickade's name. I don't know if they know what he looks like. I'm just here to make sure, you have all the information you need so we can make a plan.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I was thinking of. There are a bunch of people around us. We're just in the middle of everything.
Yeah, there's so many people around you that actually you
It's
feel
helpful,
relatively
almost.
pretty safe. The only thing that you're not entirely sure about is that thing on the roof, on the ceiling. Excuse me.
Well, I'm.
Which Arturian has not noticed.
I'm thinking of maybe a distraction. You said money. Money could be good. Ogra and I here are thinking good on the blue owlbear. What do you think? We could bet on that. I'm thinking we win. It could be good. We can sneak up. What do you think about that, Lonnie? Looking, I don't even know if Ogra is even there. I think I see Ogra looking kind of up at the security thing, and I think I'll point it out to Arturian and be like, something's up with that. I don't know what that is up there either. It's kind of a strange type of thing, but
Let me go figure it
Ogre's
out.
gonna tap on Riaris and mime.
I don't
I don't know what that means particularly.
I think she really likes. I didn't know she liked glass this much. That's kind of. You love glass?
Do you want us to take it out?
It's.
We could throw her up there, and then Ogre can figure it out. Or sorry, what's her cover name?
Oh, it's Lonnie. It's not a cover name at all. That's
Lonnie.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, I'm not strong.
It's a kind of a 30. That's a big throw. I could try, but they might see me do it. Maybe if we get a distraction, we could do that. It's not a bad idea.
No, not a bad idea at all, actually. Let me see if there's... Oh, I know what I could do! I just got this cool little gadget I made earlier. And I'm going to...
Before you do
Okay.
anything, is this gonna like... what's gonna happen? Just so I can be ready.
I'm just going to teleport her up there.
Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool.
It depends, though. How high up is this,
Third
opening?
or so.
About 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
And
Yeah,
it's not an opening.
It's just
it's
a
not an
glass.
opening.
It's like a glass chandelier thing.
Are you able to hold on to surfaces as a lizard?
I've seen lizards climb up walls and stuff.
I was more curious if you had like spider climb or something like that.
I mean, you know, I'm gonna have you roll for it.
Do you,
Let me just see the stat sheets for a D&D lizard.
Ogre, do you think if I teleported you up there, you could hold on and figure something out?
You see her doing this?
I love Ogre's lizard form. It's so cute.
One moment.
Because I can't really throw her up there. I have tiny little arms and an 8 strength.
Maybe.
So yes or no? Alright, here we go. I'm going to, how do I want my teleport to look? I'm gonna just like get a blow dart and just and shoot where my vortex warp is gonna land.
Okay.
Next to the surface that she's trying to reach. It can
Okay.
go up to 90 feet, so it does require a verbals component. So I'm gonna say, achoo! And then all of a sudden, the little lizard is gonna get teleported up there.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a. Arturian, roll me a sleight. I'm going to call this either your choice, a sleight of hand or perception check. I know you're using Arcana to make that move, but like the idea of like, could I place lizard ogre somewhere?
Sure. You said sleight of hand or perception.
Yes.
Oh, both are just horrible.
I'd like to try to help if people are trying to look. I try to distract them, and we can go into it. But I'm going to try to make not a scene, but take people's eyes from me so that people might not see him.
Yeah, don't worry. This is the easiest nat 20 in my life. Okay, 10 even. 10
even. Okay.
No
cool.
additives.
Doesn't fail, so that's good.
Thank God.
Awesome. Ogre, I will need you as a lizard. And looking at the lizard stat block right now, dexterity is +0. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw or fall.
30 feet.
No, more than that. Like I said, it was over the pit.
Oh my goodness. It's
70 feet.
70 feet.
Oh my God. I don't have feather fall.
It's okay. It's okay. I have stuff I can add to this if it goes to shit. I thought druids, we keep my own stuff when I go.
Not your strength and dex. No.
Oh, mental stuff.
Mental stuff.
Come on. A 10?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
You're
God.
going down.
Can I try to use my tongue for like a little bit of a boost to grab it?
No.
That's cool.
Oh my God.
Slow motion, just going down.
Can I use my last vortex warp to try it again?
No.
Before she falls down?
No, you can't. No. Sorry,
Okay.
there's a little bit of this that we do have to abide by the basic rules of D&D. No, if you guys have a reaction spell, you can do.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely not.
I will.
Wait,
Well,
wait.
what do you get? Yeah, go ahead. You go.
If you guys needed a distraction to get upstairs, this is gonna be it.
I think I'm over, like, to give them the cover, I'm kind of going to Lady Kesh, and I'm like, all right, and kind of projecting my voice. All right, Blue, I'm feeling good. Who's with me on Blue? I think Blue is going to be good. Lady Kesh, I've saved up this money for 6 generations. My grandmommy and the grandpappy have saved this money. All on Blue. All on Blue. And I kind of rouse people, like, Blue is the answer. It's going to win again. Let's really do this. Let's try to draw it over there. And kind of pull the money, and then I see, I think, Ogre going. I don't know how I'm going to... and be like, oh, what, Lonnie, what are you doing over there? And I'm going to then turn around and feather fall on Lonnie. Oh, this lizard, Blue, everybody, Blue. We should do Blue.
Okay.
Throw 60 gold on there.
You got it. All right. Feather fall. Let's check one thing.
The slow
I don't know
motion
the-
from
I don't know the range
Die
on it.
Hard.
60 feet, so it might have to be. She might have to fall for a little bit.
A fallen creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. Okay, cool. There is, until the beginning of your round, you're going to fall into a pit full of owl bears that could swallow you whole.
Can I try to land on the blue one as I fall?
You can on the next turn.
Okay.
Maybe. How are you? Hold on, wait a minute. How?
If skydivers can like maneuver themselves while they're falling, and I'm going slower, just like in cartoon,
Swimming
like
in
how
the
you would
air.
swim in the air.
Okay, you are falling at a rate of 60 feet per round.
Mm-hmm.
So you're falling 10 feet per second.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's going to be a pretty interesting roll. We'll see if you're able to get it on your next turn. You guys are going full bonkers tonight. All right, cool. Awesome. All right. Anything else on that was I will say that's Riaris and Arturian's turn.
That's fair.
And Ogre's turn. Yeah, cool. Cool. Assuming there's not anything else, there's a lot of stuff that was used up on that. I'm going to have all three of you, actually, I'll say just Riaris and Arturian, to roll me. I will give advantage because of Riaris's build up to it. But I will say, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
No.
Uh-oh. Is it
Oh,
advantage just
you're really
for
good at
Riaris?
this. That's me too.
Yeah, I will say with advantage because of
Okay,
Riaris's
neutral then.
work in trying to cover it up.
Oh, 19 on the die. That's crazy.
Nice. I got a 19. Well, I rolled disadvantage. Just the first one was just 14 then. So 17 total. Sorry.
17 total? Okay.
I rolled twice for disadvantage, but if it's straight, then the first one was 14. So 17 total.
Okay. All right. All right. Roll something here. Okay. Riaris, go ahead and give me a. Actually, both Riaris and Arturian, go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Uh-oh. Got a 7.
16.
Okay, cool. Riaris, at the end of your turn, you see one of the guards in this in the southwest corner seems to kind of like sort of like become like startled, kind of like look around a little bit, and then lock eyes with you, and seems to be making his way over to you.
Startled as in like he's looking around wildly, or like something
Like someone contacted him.
like someone's in his ear, like, hey, go check. Great.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So now we get to Zed and Carr. So Zed, anything new?
No, I think I'm just trying to get to the place quiet and in a group.
Okay, you got it. So for right now, you're hearing Kaelinor, who I will say in this case, I think probably actually, like Kaelinor said, like trying to get there as quickly as possible, fully bumped into this woman, and is now kind of like physically sort of caught up in her dress is now caught up in Kaelinor's armor, and the old lady is trying to help, but making matters just worse as she's explaining everything she did that day.
I guess I'm gonna go over there and try to help get them loose.
Okay, how are you doing it?
I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna ask, do you need a hand? I can help you out with this. And then
That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. You know, you look just like my cousin's nephew's grandson. He's got blue hair as well.
Oh, well, thank you. Hopefully he's got less scars and bruises.
I don't know. It's just kind of a strange thing to talk about with yourself. But I guess if you're open with it, you want to tell me how you got those scars and bruises?
Zombies and fighting people that are trying to force people into labor camps.
Zombies?
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
know, Evil
goodness.
Dead. Like
I
Evil
was
Sea
pretty
Witch.
sure that yes, I hear what you're saying. Now listen to me, because then now I'm doing this sort of I will say, said, go ahead and give me a performance check with disadvantage as you heard. I'm going to say you did not shut this grandmother down. You instead gave her something else to talk about.
I hate this woman.
Kaylin was like, she picked up zombies? That's
Well-
the thing she went with?
It went
Yep.
from a
That's
nat
a labor
20
camp?
to a 2.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Awesome. Cool. Kaelinor, anything you're rolling on your turn will be with disadvantage, as
That's
she
okay.
is distracted.
I should have just left her.
Cool. With that, Car, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll me a I'm gonna roll a luck check on this side. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Car. Okay, nothing.
That is an 11.
Okay, cool. With 11, pretty simple. We both pretty much just made pretty much the same rolls. No real change on this side.
Okay. I keep flying around and keep my answers to Nala short and sweet.
Okay,
I see
got
nothing
it.
else.
awesome. And to be clear, Riars, you didn't respond to Nala with anything.
I mean, I guess I probably would have just said understood or okay, but I
Cool.
didn't say anything at the time.
You got it.
I think I would have.
Cool. Nala just kind of says to you, "They're dead. They're all dead." No. Cool. All right. With that, we are now. I just started counting down instead of counting up because that's easier. So now it's round 5 before Kaelinor and Zed shows up. Kaelinor.
Guys, we're going the wrong way. It was like 2 a couple turns. What is
Yeah.
We're going backwards.
Kaelinor, you are now hearing not only the grandmother get into a story about her son's nephew's uncle's nephew husband, but now getting in conversation with Zed. So even getting help and getting untangled here would be difficult. But yeah, what would you like to do?
Can I turn to look at this grandma and just be like, that's a lovely story. You know, you look
Yes. No.
awfully
One.
tired."
I'm not talking to you, dear. I'm talking to this man right here. That's-
I wanna, if I can grab her face. She got me by the arm though. I wanna like pull her chin towards me and be like, "You're tired. Sleep." And I wanna cast command on her and tell her to sleep. Okay, we got places to
Drag
be.
grandma through the streets.
Sleep.
What's the save?
Wisdom save 15. I'll waste this
Alright.
first level spell slot on her.
Awesome.
Just a chokehold. Go to sleep. Go to
That's a
sleep.
7. That's a 7 on the die. She just.
Why couldn't you have done that before?
Was trying to be a better person. I realize that's not for me. We should
Okay,
keep her.
well, yeah, and I'm just gonna take out my dagger and just cut it.
No.
loose.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Oh my goodness!
You
I
were like,
thought.
oh,
I thought.
Oh.
we all thought. We all had that
I'm
one.
not.
I don't have the evil dagger. I'm not gonna stab an old woman.
Yep.
I know. I'm
Jeez,
glad.
I'm just
That's come a
I'm
long
just gonna-
way.
just like that, just so she doesn't get cut. My hand is on the old lady's side, and I'm just gonna right against Kaelinore's armor, slice
You
it
got
clean.
Cool. All right.
Thank you,
You guys are freed. And I will say, Kaelinor, go ahead and roll me a D4. No. Yeah. Roll me a D4.
A 1.
Okay.
All right. It's now going to take 4 rounds. So you drop that by 1. All right, cool. But now no one is in your way right now, as you guys continue forward. Oh God. I didn't mentally prepare myself for this part. Okay. Riaris, it is technically your turn as Ogre is 10 feet from the ground. Ogre, go ahead and roll me an athletics check as a lizard, which you have -4 to. You need to get a nat 20.
Oh,
Please,
you got this.
please. Do I have any inspiration from
Doesn't sound
anything
like
from
it.
last week?
I don't know.
I'm looking. I normally mark it. Yes, I still do have inspiration from last week.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Actually, I'm sorry. I will say this could also be considered to be acrobatic, so you have +0 at it. So you need to get an 18.
Okay. I only got a 14.
Okay, you got it. So Riaris, on your turn, you see Ogre is 10 feet away from being. I'll say that's behind because that wasn't bad. So say you land behind the. But the owlbear race hadn't started yet.
Nope.
No, I'll say you did land on the racetrack, but the race has not started yet.
Thank God.
So Ogre will be in the process of doing that. Riaris, it is your turn.
Arturian, how close are you to me?
Probably,
He's right there. He's right on the
yeah,
table.
I'm right there.
I think I'm gonna whisper to Arturian and be like, "Follow my lead," and then I'm gonna say out loud. So I've seen the guard kind of coming to me and saying, and I kind of see him, and I look down and say, "Hey, you get off my back! This is my money!" And I try to wrestle with someone else who's around there. I just want to spill the money everywhere and have money just go flying everywhere.
Oh, holy crap!
I have 100 gold, and I want it all to be coming out.
When you
Okay.
say follow my lead, I am immediately grabbing gold. That's what I think what you're wanting me to go for.
Okay. Cool.
And so my goal is to do that and then kind of get down below the table as if I'm going to go on the gold, and I'm going to use Mask of Many Faces to disguise myself and look as someone else.
Oh, you're so smart.
Okay. There we go.
That's so smart.
Awesome. Okay, so then I'm gonna say, so we're gonna use your, instead of having to worry about your being able to kind of pull this off performance wise, because your goal here is to just be able to cause enough commotion to be able to physically change. I would say this is an athletics check, because you're essentially sort of shoving them and then having money follow them.
Yeah,
This
I
is-
was
this is
a very dramatic, oh no, I ripped this bag and money is just flying.
Yeah, this is a
everywhere.
gambling den. There's no way. Yeah, there's not a lot of performance that needs to happen to have people running after money that's falling on the
Yes,
ground.
That's my
Are
goal.
are the two guards by the doors coming over to help manage this commotion?
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh yeah, we do.
That's a ro-
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to roll for it first. So Riaris, go ahead and give me an athletics check. I'll say DC. I mean, you're just kind of bowling someone over. Say DC 11.
Cool, I got an 18.
Yeah, you got it.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. So both you and this other figure, we'll just put someone here for now, fall prone. There is money that is falling everywhere. Go ahead and take the 100 gold out from your inventory. And with that, I will give you, I will say, Arturian, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm looking to see if there's an opening for those two guards. If I can guide Riaris to slip in the doors after he changes,
Okay.
like a meerkat almost on the table. Just
So you're trying to perceive an opening between the two guards that are coming.
yep.
That will hopefully be coming.
That will hopefully be coming, yeah. Or if they're not coming, I want to make them come by starting to bite people.
So just pulling from dungeon rules, Riaris' goal is to come back up looking like someone else.
Mhm.
So it doesn't look like Riaris is trying to stealth his way through the doors. That's my guess.
I think he's trying. If I'm right, Riaris, is it you're trying to make it so the person that was coming to you won't be able to find you?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Just so we don't get in trouble, because I think we were casting magic and that's what they caught. But yeah, still either way, I do think this might be one of our best bets to get in. Although we still have Archibald, that outlet if we need to. So I'm mostly just checking out the room, seeing who's reacting then.
Okay, you got it. Cool. I'll say in that case, then I will say, Riaris, go ahead and give me a stealth check with advantage. And I will say, this is actually with advantage for you, because the disadvantage from your armor would not take place here.
Override it. Yeah, that's lovely. That is awesome, because that turned that 8 into a natural 20.
Let's
So
go!
That's fantastic. That's a 23 total.
Awesome, cool. Riaris, you jump back up, and who are you dressed as?
So it's going to be similar, but my hair is going to be kind of coming down long, and I'm going to be dressed. So if I can, so I'm going to be dressing as a guard. I want to be looking like a guard and like some of the security that's over here. So I kind of want to be under the table to see if those that come over, so that I can kind of get into the muddle with them. Because otherwise, I might be immediately peering out as like, where does this guard come from? Who is this person?
Okay,
so
so
if I'm like under the table to see, and then to see if they get pulled over. So if Arturian's like, oh, they're coming or whatever, that's like my signal to switch and try to.
So your goal is to, within this crowd of people, be able to take a guard out under the table, then show up as them.
If that's possible, great. I don't think Riaris is even thinking. No, I think my plan is to rely that they can't count to 5 and hope that I can get out of this room before they realize there's an extra guard in here.
Okay.
And trust that they don't know all of each other.
So you're not necessarily trying to look like one of the guards that's there. You're trying to look like a guard.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like randomizing, like maybe I choose to change my scar and I just have like general hair, like seeing that, but then just general guard type stuff.
Okay.
Or whatever security. So that's kind of looking at. Before.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second here.
And this is pure
kinda
chaos and all. Everybody's looking for the money and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then kind of getting up, when eventually I get up and like seeing some guys going from, I'm like, trying to like act like I'm trying to gain order or some aspect of it. Pick up somebody, casino guy and throw him against the table.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. So there's some like disguising spells that do not affect clothes. Disguise self, however, is not one of them. It does affect clothes.
Nice.
Cool. So you are able to dress like the part of a guard here. As you see a guard moving over with a nat 20, you are gone. You are lost. And Arturian, you're so small. If you're getting on the ground, they're not going to see you. Just straight up.
Yeah.
At this point. So great.
Good job,
Cool.
Riaris.
Yeah, very nice. All right.
So I think I'll start moving towards the door and like point to the guards and like point over like, it's chaos. It's just chaos back there, and like, just I don't know. Maybe like seeing Arturian like scruff him like, I don't know. I think he might have caused something. You needed help. We're getting overrun.
Okay, cool. With that nat 20, I'm going to say, so you did fall prone and then come back up. So I'm going to say we're actually going to use your movement here
Fair.
for this.
Totally fair. Yeah, 100%.
So what is your normal movement?
30.
30. Okay, cool. So we'll have it to 15. I'll say including your like, even if you had like an action or something like that, because you would also be picking up Arturian.
Yep.
So we'll call it 15 for that. Yeah, I love that.
We're kind of just hoping and praying that Ogra can figure this out on her own.
Yeah.
Ogre's got this, okay? And she's a floor below you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So this guard is coming there.
You never know, maybe there's a secret entrance that takes you to exactly where we need down there.
There's a service elevator.
Riaris, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay, that's a 5 and a natural 1. So that's a 3.
You have a inspiration, no? If you wanted to use it, you don't have to.
I'm gonna use it. I don't want to blow it up there. It brought it up to an 11.
Okay.
So I would say anything below a 10, immediately guards are like, you're not a guard, and they would attack you. So yeah, so 11's good. 11's a point. Man, I would hate for a nat 20 then to fall to that. So yeah, so I will say, okay, that's a 5. So these guards are going to come up to you. Where is Arturian? Did I drop him somewhere? I actually could physically lose Arturian, so I got to make sure I have.
That's lovely.
You lost them.
And I may have done just that.
Did he roll into the table?
Yeah.
Where did I put him?
He's a sneaky little guy in his heavy armor.
All right. So anyway, so while I'm trying to find Arturian's mini, yeah, you see guards are coming up and like kind of like ask like, "What's the problem?" But they're looking at you, and you can even tell they're kind of like not entirely sure what's going on there with you. Cool. Duration 1 minute. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. With that, Ogre, you land on the racetrack. Ogre, go ahead and roll me a luck roll. We'll say the DC's 8.
Come on, bumblebee dice. 12.
Okay. The race does not start on this round, which is good for you. So you're not immediately being trampled by owlbears.
Bunch of owlbears.
Yeah. What would Ogre like to do in this turn?
Since I'm right next to one, can I scurry onto...
I never said you were right next to one.
Okay. Am I at least enough to get onto one?
Your movement as a lizard is 20 feet. I will say using your action. Yeah. Is that what you'd like to do?
Do you guys need like a bigger distraction, or just Ogre gets the hell out of there?
Above table, get the hell out of there. Yeah,
Okay.
survive.
Okay. Yeah, Ogre would like to get onto the owlbear and grab onto the collar.
Okay. You got it. I'm gonna ask Ogre, what is the intention here?
I'm going to ride this owlbear as a lizard.
So your intention is not to try to be stealthy in attaching yourself to this owlbear.
I'm getting on it and just grabbing onto the collar.
I need you to answer my question.
No, she's
Is
not
your
being
goal to
stealthy
be
about it.
stealthy? Okay.
No.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Go ahead and roll me a. Yeah, I'll give you an animal handling check to try to like get to a spot where an owlbear may not be able to reach you.
Yeah, like giddy up. Ooh, that's a 3.
Okay, you got it.
Oh wait,
Awesome.
animal handling, that makes it a 9.
Okay. Still not enough, but that's okay. So you get on top of which one do you get on? Blue, red, or purple?
I was gonna do blue.
Okay. You get on blue. Your AC as a lizard is a 10. Let me pull up.
2 hit points.
Yeah, let me pull up our baby owlbear stat block.
The blue one just had treats though, so he should be full.
You're climbing on its neck.
Okay.
You're just another treat.
Okay, cool. All right. The owlbear is going to go for the ogre lizard. I crit as an owlbear. Yeah, cool. Ogre is immediately going to be turning back into Ogre at the end of this. We're just going to see how much damage happens here for that. Max damage plus the roll for this. Okay, cool. 11 plus 4. Ogre takes 15 points of damage from this baby owlbear. So go ahead and take 13 off of your sheet as you immediately turn into Ogre.
Well, thank goodness no one's watching it right now.
And then the guards do go right after Ogre.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool. So you used your action to be able to get to and climb on.
Mm-hmm.
And now you I will say there's probably no need to roll a dex save. We'll say you're able to land on your feet, but you have an owlbear that has like bit their beak into your shoulder, as they are as you grew to massive proportions, and now it's hanging on you.
Hey, now you can just carry the owlbear and win.
Yeah.
Run it like a football.
Yeah. So you have bonus action if there's anything over.
Okay. One sec. Bonus action. Go back. Wait, where did action go? Bonus action. I am going to go into a rage.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Ogre is raging. Very nice. Okay, cool. So
Ogre's just gonna scream, Birds, brother! Free the owlbears!
awesome. Ogre, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Okay, intimidation. That's gonna be... Why was I in... There we go. 13?
13. Okay, cool. So both of these owlbears, actually all three of them, we'll roll for all three, have a +1, so they need to beat your DC. And all of those are crazy numbers. 18, 18, and 16. All three of them now turn and ferociously face you. I mean, the one that's on you is also going to be staying on you. They think you're a threat. The large bugbear like guard is going to be kind of charging out to you, and is going to make an attack roll with his whip.
My reaction, if he gets in so many feet of me,
how many feet?
5 feet of me.
10 foot for a whip.
Wait. No, it is 10 feet.
Okay, great, cool.
Nice.
All right, cool. So that is for the spores. I'm sure that's a fail. It's a 4 on the die.
Yep, that's a fail. So he takes 4 points of damage.
Okay. Bugbear takes 4 points of damage and goes to attack you for a 17.
Just meets it, beats it.
Okay. So it does not do a lot. That is 5 points of slashing damage, reduced to 3.
Okay.
We always round down. I've been playing too much Daggerheart. We round down. Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Take 2 points of damage.
Gotcha.
All right. And with this, I think we've officially kind of switched into it's fight time.
You got this, Ogra.
Okay, cool. So now chaos immediately ensues as some people kind of like look down and go, "What the hell?" And are freaking out as people start to kind of rush towards the gate. I'm going to roll some things as the guards and the citizens are going to kind of like follow that same sort of turn. So for the citizens, I'm going to roll. They're all going to be kind of charging into not the gate, sorry, but there's like a railing over on this side. I'm going to roll to see. I'm going to call it kind of an attack on the railing. So that hits. The railing takes 2 points of damage. I'm going to say the railing has 10 hit points. Cool. So everybody is... everybody is kind of rushing into the center of the room there. That will be making the guards very nervous. Yep, and with an 8 and a 7, they are not going to do what their job is, which is protecting that door. They are both going to be rushing towards...
Fools!
Excuse me, towards the rail.
All a part of our
people
plan.
Yes.
Rely on the Gonbolds to do be stupid stuff, hopefully.
And that would include this one as well, which allows some space for Riaris and Arturian on your turns. Cool. All right, sweet. Arturian is your turn. I don't think you've gone yet.
I was pretty much just hanging out with Riaris. We were doing the same thing together, so it's all good.
So share that initiative there. Cool. All right, Zed, it is your turn. Go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
I got a 19.
Okay. Very good. Awesome. Unless there's something Zed wants to specifically be doing, we'll move to Car.
Nope.
Okay. Car perception check.
18.
18. Nice. That's a 19, baby. Cool. So, at this point, you see 2 of the guards leave the poker table, kind of like deal themselves out, and go and check on Tavi, who is in another room. So now it's 3 and 2 as opposed to 5.
Okay. I will communicate that to Nala in my next check-in.
Cool. You got it. Nala, in turn, at the top of the next round, will do the same. It is now a new round for everybody, and you are not for everybody who is rushing there, so they are not encumbered. So I'm going to give Kaelinor and Zed a chance to catch up. So I want both of you guys to go ahead and roll me athletics checks. The DC is 18. You both have to make it.
You guys got this. Joe, does that mean Nala is letting me know she's doing something to me?
Yes. Top of the round, Nala will be letting you know. Yep.
Do I have an ability to respond, and is it like a verbal message I have to say under my breath, or is it all mental?
It's verbal. It is verbal.
Okay.
All right, I got a 19.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
With that, you guys are able to kind of take off and rush. We had Kaelinor roll last time, so we'll give Zed a roll. Zed, go ahead and roll me a d4.
All right. That is a 4.
Okay, cool. At the end of your turn, I'm going to move this back one. You don't need that space. At the end of your turn, you are going to get to the casino where you see an extremely large Goliath guarding the front door.
I forgot about him.
Oh, yeah, I kind of just walked past him. He didn't seem all that daunting.
Well, there was a very decent disguise that was helping. Cool. All right. So we'll deal with that at the end of your turn. Also, here, I'll just kind of move this down a little bit so we can keep you guys in the space. There we go. All right. You are on the board. Cool. Riaris, that's you.
I think I'm going to say kind of under my breath, just kind of in a response to Nala is understood. More under my breath. Understood. Bringing them up to the top floor now to show.
I didn't do anything.
And then as I'll kind of walk towards trying really hard not to run, walk with a purpose towards the now vacant door. You'd be like, you guys get them. I'm going to go up and get more. Just chaos. I'll let them know.
Just chaos.
And
You got
just
it.
start walking
They
up.
rolled so poorly. They don't even look back and respond. They're just handling the situation. You have a free go ahead to go up.
Going up.
All right, you got it. Arturian, I assume you're doing the same.
Yep, same exact thing. I'm a prisoner.
Oh.
I didn't even get like a jury or a trial or anything.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Cool. All right. With that, you guys are moving up the stairs to the second floor. I would like both of you guys to go ahead and give me perception checks as you get up
I'm
the
so glad you're
stairs.
confused.
Okay. So as we're going to the stairs, is there anybody there first? And that might be part of the perception check. But
Yes,
I want to
that would be part of this perception.
cast a spell as I go up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Just want to be out of sight, more or less.
I would say, so on the stairs itself, no.
No, as in nobody there.
Nobody there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think as we get through, so I'm like, all right, Arturian, got to figure this out. And I'm going to cast on myself Temporal Shift. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, and I think if Arturian's looking at me, my eyes kind of just go fully black, where there's little pinpricks kind of going back and forth as I'm kind of looking at different versions. And I find one version of myself that's kind of, cocked head with kind of giving a little bit of a wink, and I pull that one, and I'm going to be switching my dexterity with my charisma. So I'm going for more of a charisma-based
Ooh, I didn't know you
version
could
of
do
myself.
that. That's sick.
Beautiful.
So, and I will upcast that second level just to increase the time on that. So it'll last for 4 minutes.
I love it.
Nice.
Is that a
Very nice.
homebrew thing for
It is.
timelines?
It is, and it's
That's pretty
all
sick.
Dan. It's so good.
That is
For these
very
type of moments, not super good. Yeah. Anyway, so I think you've probably seen it. Like I think as it comes off, like you even look at me, Arturian, like my posture just changes a little bit, both with the what all parts. When I'm just kind of looking like, all right, yeah, you ready for this, Arturian? We got this.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for this. What was that? I'm sorry, I'm a free man.
Yeah. Nobody cares anymore. We're
No, yeah, no one's got you. Incredible, cool. What was those? What did we get on those perception checks?
Oh, yes.
23.
It may not matter with the cool hand Luke that we now have, but
That is a 0 with a natural 1.
beautiful, awesome. Arturian, you're still screaming about freedom and a lot of just William Wallace stuff and.
I have a right to remain silent. I have a right to remain silent.
Screaming freedom, but as it's happening, regardless, you definitely see there are 2 guards that are guarding the entrance to the second floor, but they're facing out away from you, so they're facing away.
Is this a stairwell that goes up and around? I can keep going up the floors, or do you have to like go to the second floor?
It goes around and up, so you'll be coming out the north side.
So I have to get off on the second floor.
Yes.
So, gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't even think about that. You're right. That wouldn't make any sense. No, the stairs can keep going.
So if we know it's the 5th floor, I'm gonna go.
We're just going for it.
I think we're gonna go for it. And as I'm running, as I'm kind of like, I'm like, Arturian, book it. And as we're kind of running, I'm like, you guys should really head downstairs. They're having a hard time keeping track of all the new hires. You guys got to do something about that, and just kind of keep booking it up to the 3rd floor. Just kind of yell. I'm not even giving a second chance for them to like, they can look and see my feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. I'm going to say the DC on that is 20.
I don't think
As you're telling them to like move their posts from a stranger's voice and saying something's going on.
Wow. Oh, almost an 18. No, that's not going to do it. That's an 8.
Okay. Cool. You do see they kind of like turn around as you're making your way. Beautiful. With that, you guys are continuing up, completely circumventing my 2nd floor because I have to adhere to logic. That would be crazy that you would have to walk through the 2nd floor to get the next one. Beautiful. All right. We'll say, obviously, it would be Ogre to go before Arturian, but just in case, because we'll just kind of put Arturian and Riaris in the same order now at this point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Arturian, anything you want to be doing?
No, just helping Riaris as much as I can. Although I'm very committed to this role, apparently.
Got it. Cool. All right. Sweet. Ogre, you are up.
Yeah. How big are these baby owlbears? Like one's hanging off of me. Could I scoop the other 2 up?
They are still medium creatures.
Okay. Okay. Can I do an animal handling check to try to get them on my side?
Sure. Yeah. I'll say before you roll anything, go ahead and tell me what you're trying to do to get these owlbears to, as baby owls, to be on your side.
She's going to try to imitate an owlbear to try to get them to be on her side. And she knows babies listen to mamas, so she's going to try to make like a mama owlbear sound. Like...
Okay. Cool.
That's awesome.
Ogre. How many owlbears has Ogre seen?
0.
That's what I thought. Thank you for being honest. Yeah, DC 20.
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
Animal handling, right?
Yep. If it's 25, they're now fully
I got 22.
allies. Okay. So, they 22, they are no longer hostile to you.
Huge.
But they are not necessarily allies. So they're kind of like looking at you sort of funny. They're not going to attack you this round. That's huge.
Awesome.
Perfect.
I'm going to say that is one of your attack actions. You might only have one right now.
I only have one because I only have 1 level in Barbarian.
Cool.
But bonus action, I am summoning Muffins to come up. And I want to have him do a charge attack to, because we're still in a gated area, right?
Oh boy.
There is a full open, like, so you see this whole entire floor here, right? This first floor. That's how big it is underneath. At least. So there's plenty of room.
Okay, so there is no, like, fenced off area or anything.
No, this is the basement.
Perfect.
This is a totally different level, yeah.
Perfect. Then I'm going to have summon Muffins and do, a slam attack on the guy in front of me.
Okay. You got it. Go ahead and roll that attack roll.
And because it's a slam attack, I get to do 2 slam attacks.
Okay.
Okay. One is a 16, and the other is a 14.
Okay. Where is Muffins? I sent it to you as an image, right?
Yeah. Slam attacks is a +6 to hit.
I just want to make sure I have the same stat block to look at too.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I still have it on my phone, because I printed it out.
I sent it to you on Discord, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I found it.
long time
Cool.
ago.
All right. Muffins. Yep, 2 slam attacks. Cool. All right. So 16 to hit on one and 14 on the other.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. One of them hits.
Perfect. Then 1d6. That's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Nice. All right. We see this random crazy creature kind of appear out of nowhere. Not unlike an owlbear sort of shape in general, but much bigger. Cool. As it fully kind of just slams down, knocking the bugbear sort of to a knee for a second as the bugbear kind of turns around, now facing Muffins. Cool. Does that end Ogre's turn?
Yes. If I could use my movement to get up onto Muffins with the one owlbear all attached to me.
You will have an attack of opportunity. I'll say the one that is attached to you definitely would have got off with that roll that you made, because they're not actively attacking you now. But you would have an attack of opportunity from the guard.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but I still have. So I don't have the owlbear, but I still have the owlbear with me, right?
No.
Okay, then no, not yet.
You rolled to make it not attack you, so it would be physically letting go of you.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're willing. So you want to take that attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. You got it.
You're a beast.
I'm still raging.
That is only a 10 to hit.
Nice.
Misses.
Perfectly planned.
It's on to Muffins. Cool. All right. It is now the guard's turn. Let's see. We'll handle the guards here. One's on the staircase. I'm going to roll. One is going to stay put. And the other rolled a nat 1 is also going to stay put.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cool. So you're going as Riaris and Arturian are going from the first floor past the second floor to the third floor. Awesome. So we're good there. I'm going to roll for the guards that are sort of surrounding this area. Okay. Cool. A couple of them. Let's see. So one of them. There's 3 here. So we'll roll one more. One of them is going to. 2 of them are going to be working to try to get people off of the railing. One of them is going to be heading back out. towards the staircase. They rolled a nat 20, so I'm going to give them advantage on their perception check. That's a 5 and a 1. They are going downstairs to where Ober is.
Oh, well. Do you think she's gonna be fine, Riaris?
Do we see this? Sorry. Do we see you
No.
over?
No, you guys went up.
I meant
You guys went
last
up, he's
we
going down.
saw-
So
Last we saw, she was a tiny gecko floating into the owlbear pit.
yeah. Yeah, and you guys are like, she's fine. And then you just
Yeah,
took
she'll
off.
She's got this.
I love it. Cool. And then, so the guard that has the whip is going to attack with said whip.
At Muffins?
No, I was going to attack you.
Okay, because you said his attention was on Muffins.
Yeah, he faced Muffins, and then you got on Muffins.
Okay. All right.
So that you made it clear, like, Muffins is mine.
Yeah.
It's a 21 to hit.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 7 points of damage. Halved to 3.
Okay.
Okay. That is it for the guards. Currently at this point. All right. Zed, you are at the end of your turn. You're getting to this, but I'll say go ahead and roll a perception check, Zed.
Modded 20.
Okay, cool. You're able to see as you're kind of walking up the steps, the guard as you're getting there, so you can prepare something. But we're going to actually, once we get back to the top of the order, we're going to actually put you with Kaelinor, initiative-wise. So is there anything you'd like to prepare as you're heading up?
Can anybody see me right now as I'm going up the stairs, or is there so much commotion everybody's backs towards me?
I would say, anyone? Let's see. Yeah, you got a couple pairs of eyes of like of just citizens that are hanging out front, seeing you guys come up.
All right, I'm just gonna try to like dust myself off, make me look as like neat as possible, and not like I've been in a fight every day of my life.
Okay. All right. Good enough. Cool. I'll say go ahead and roll me a. Yeah, I'll allow you to do that. Zach, go ahead and roll me a performance check. I'll say the DC is 20.
I got a 1.
Ooh.
Yeah, awesome. You wipe your kind of like hands off on your shirt to kind of get the dirt off, and then you didn't notice that you were bleeding, so you're now just wiping blood on your uniform.
It's like
so now it just
crimson
looks
streaks.
it just looks worse. Yeah. Beautiful.
No,
This is a disaster.
this is a
I brought my
disaster.
comfort snacks.
And you didn't share. Crazy.
Car, you are up. Go ahead and give me a perception check. I'm going to say this is specifically to be able to identify that there are 3 of your friends on the ground.
Five.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I think with that change in guard, you're kind of probably more focusing on the window at that point, which you...
100%. Like, are they going downstairs? Are they shifting rooms? Like, what are they doing? So I just keep telling all where they are. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Yep. Yeah, you see 2 of the guards kind of come in, look at Tavi. You see one of them kind of seems to point and laugh at him. as they're currently checking in, and they're in this room, probably about to sort of turn around and go back to the other room. They're checking just to make sure that he was still there.
Okay, I do have a question,
Sure.
which I probably should not ask, but what the hell? Does this have any kind of egress, like a fire escape, anywhere on the outside of these buildings?
That's a good question. I'm gonna stick with my gut and say the Gonbolds are not really that concerned with safety.
Unfortunate, but okay. Because I'm like, if that were the case, I could potentially help a little bit getting them out. But okay,
Yeah.
it was worth an ask. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They will be hearing from OSHA.
Yes, it's going to be
Absolutely. Oh, Car would suspend his turn. Just contact OSHA.
How
You
the
know
good
what?
spirit.
Carr is going to quit the Wreckless and start OSHA.
Start OSHA. But
He's
it's
gonna get
just
all of the spirits that have died from workplace accidents and just go after
my God.
people.
Beautiful ending.
it's OSHA, but it's just OCEA.
Yeah.
Oh God. One of his sayings is "Don't be a Zed," and it's just gonna have a circle.
Don't be that. Exactly.
The pamphlet.
Cool. All right.
The
So
Wreckless.
with that, we are coming to the top of the order as Nala is calling out, saying to Riaris, and I will say now also to Kaelinor and Zed, the update of where they're at. As Riaris, Kaelinor, Zed, you all hear that the child is on the 5th floor with 3 guards surrounding. And with that, we'll take our 10-minute break. We'll see you guys in 10.
a distraction. This is gonna.
All right, we are back.
You go.
Cool. All right, so we are back to the top of the order. But Kaelinor and Zed and Vera are here as they're coming up. I will say, need Drew to come back, but I will say I'm gonna roll to see if Vera spots. Let me get. Yeah, just enough. Cool. So Vera does spot the ridiculousness of Zed's kind of getup. Looks over to you, Kaelinor, and says, "Okay, do you want me to just handle this guard?"
Can you handle this card on your own?
And
If you can,
okay.
go for it.
All right, you got it. So Vera is sharing your initiative in this. Vera is going to. Go into a rage as a bonus action. And is going to attempt to grapple this bad boy. So she has a +6 and advantage on this. Oh, that's not great. Even with advantage, that's a 12. So let's say he probably has like a plus, go call it +4. So that was a 12, so it has to roll a 7 or lower. Yep, that's a 17 on the die. So you see Vera just go, watch this. And she goes and runs up and goes to grab, to full on like suplex the Goliath. She has been able to do this in the past with figures that are bigger than her, but not as broad-shouldered as this guy. As she's like trying to wrap her feet around him and literally just cannot get her arms big enough around. So she is just kind of like stuck with this guy. But the reason why I asked is because that definitely, the surprise is gone. That was the possibility there. So could have gone really good, but here we are. So that is Kaelinor and Zed's turn. So Kaelinor, you're up first, we'll say.
Okay. God, Vera. Okay. Kano's gonna rush up to this god. Oh, fuck it. Diplomacy is not gonna work here. I
will say, just to be clear, Nav, that's why I asked you.
I know.
Because I wanted Kaelinor to be like, Kaelinor could be like, no, we're gonna try diplomacy.
Yeah, and then Kaelinor was like, you can't do that. And then Vera was like, I'll show you. I'm gonna cast, fuck it, I'll waste a spell. I'm gonna cast command on this guard to flee, to run away, far as away from here.
Okay. DC's 15.
15 wisdom save.
That is a 10 on the die. There's no way this guard has +5. You see him just start taking off. Which direction you want him to go?
In the direction where we made that old lady sleep, far as away as possible. Just
like
west.
Down the stairs. Yep.
Down, just west, out, away from the casino.
Okay. That works. You see you see Vera kind of drop to the ground. All right, I guess that works too.
Wonderful. Let's keep going. It would have worked next time. Kay running in. Just like, let's go.
All right, you got it. And with that, I will take the gate away so you guys have a clear view. As Vera, Keonor, and I assume Zed, you guys take the rest of your movement to be able to get into the casino. Actually, I'll say with that, because you guys were kind of getting to the top of the stairs at the end of your turn, I'll say it was half your movement. Cool. So, Keonor, anything you want to... so go ahead and roll me a perception check to kind of perceive the craziness of this room.
A dirty 20.
Yeah, it's full chaos over here. I did forget this guard over here, so there's another guard that's also trying to kind of pull people off of the landing there. I'm actually going to roll to see if they're successful last time. Yes, they're going to get people off. So I'm going to say it's a disadvantage on the attack roll on the railing. It's an 8 and then 18. Okay, cool. So yeah, so they don't... Railing doesn't take any damage this turn. So with the Dirty 20, you see there is a lot of guards, but they're all occupied on making sure that no one is going head over heels down. You'll also see down below, you see Ogre's head from your vantage point, just kind of floating, and then you see you see just a wing of Muffins just kind of randomly sort of behind. You can see that she's fighting somebody. At this range, you can't tell unless you get closer.
You just hear
Ogre from
probably
me?
Ogre yelling, "Feathers and free, not feathers and fees!"
Beautiful. Ogre is
Wonderful.
about... I'd say somewhere around 80 feet from you, considering the distance, because that's a lower floor.
Okay. So that's fine. She won't be able to hear me anyway. That's all good. There's nothing I can do. I'll take my movement to get as far as possible. I've done that. I've done my action. No bonus actions from me. That's my turn.
Okay. So that was only half your movement, so you can spend the rest of your movement here if you like.
I'll spend. Yeah, I will absolutely. Just to go round the guards. I'm just trying to make it to the door. To go if the guards are busy.
Give me a
trying
direction.
to not get. North. If that's a
Great. There's a
direction.
railing in your way, and then a whole other floor. So
I'll go forward 2 squares and then to the left to go around the railing.
okay. We'll say, do you
Yeah.
want to go dining side or gambling side? So the gambling side's here, dining side's over there.
Dining side.
You got it. Okay. Is that 15 feet? Is that what it is?
Yes.
15 gets you there. Cool. Zed, you're up. So Zed, you used half your movement to get in here, but it is your turn.
So are these guards
There
right next to the railing? Or are they a step back from the railing looking over?
I'd say they're a step back from the railing because they're actually pulling people off of the railing, so they're not right on it.
Damn. What do I want to do? I can't even get close to them. Do I still have my action?
Yep. The only thing you've done is half your movement.
Okay. I'm going to use the dash action and take advantage of all the chaos to try to sneak by the guards towards the stairs.
Okay, you got it. You want to go in the same direction Kaelonor's going, or different?
Same direction.
Okay, you got it. All right. What's your move speed?
I believe it is 30.
So 45, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. I'm going to say DC 11.
21.
Great. Was that 20 feet? Yeah. 30, 35, 40. 45 gets you there. You were passing by. You probably able to get close enough to be able to see Ogre on Muffins, and you can see that there's a large bugbear that has a whip that's trying to kind of like attack her from below.
Damn. There's nothing really I can do. Can I? Would I? Because it shows up in my bonus actions. I can do once a day. Would I be able to bonus action Misty Step?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action Misty Step up the stairs.
Okay, you got it. Bonus action's 30 feet, right? Or Misty Step's 30 feet, right?
Yes, 30 feet.
Cool. All right, so 30 feet. Okay, cool. Interesting. I'm gonna roll something on this end because the other guard is going down the stairs. So I'm gonna roll to see if he catches you as you're coming up on that first level. Yep, that's a 19. Cool. So you are you get to the other side, but the guard that was down the stairs hears you, turns around and yells, "Stop!" I assume that ends your turn, Zed.
Yes, action, bonus action, and movement.
You got it. Okay, cool. Arturian Riaris, it is your turn.
All right. If I can, the first thing I want to do is respond to Nala, if it's possible, to her message to us. Hey, Nala, good to hear from you. Arturian and we're heading up to the 3rd floor. So I know we're going to the 5th.
They may take our lives.
That'd be good. Hold on,
But they'll never take.
Dude, seriously. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Ogra's on the 1st floor. She might be in trouble. We might need some help, and I don't know where the others are. Right. So it might be time for that. The fireball ace in the hole dig. Right. All right. Cool. Thanks, Nala.
Nala immediately messages Carr. I think there's something wrong with Riaris.
Bomb the building.
He just asked me to dig, and I'm on a boat. Or he asked if I can dig, which is, of course. Yeah. I love it. Yeah. So you do that.
Do that, and I'm gonna look. Hey, Arturian, you mind if I pick you up? We can run a little faster.
Yeah, sure.
Great. All right. As we're kind of, you tell me what you want to do, Arturian. I'm just planning on running up, keep going up. We go to the 5th floor is where we're going for. But they're going. All right, so we're gonna have we might have to deal with people. What do you got? You got some ideas?
I can hit them, or I can tackle them and drag them down the stairs.
You know how big they are, right? Like they're.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, you got it, man. I think we got this. All right, cool. You just do
Or
that
just
then.
teleport them away.
All right, yeah. Let's do that and all right. See what happens. Let's keep racing up.
Okay. As you get to the 3rd floor landing, I will ask for another group stealth check for Arturian and Riaris.
No advantages, right?
I should have gave Riaris the boots.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's disadvantage. God damn it. I got so excited. 2.
You got 2.
Yeah.
My deck sucks now. It's a -2 for me, stealth, but I got a 20 and an 18, so 16.
Dang. Okay. All right. That
But,
2 is gonna hurt you.
Yep.
My bad.
Dude, I'm
Cool.
seriously stop with the freedom, man. You can be quiet.
I know. Okay. I'm just excited. This is my first mission.
Two's bad enough that these people are able to come up and like actually physically block your way. So I will say, but I will say that is just your full movement. So yeah, so you guys have actions, right? You guys haven't spent your action yet.
Yeah.
So they block. Hey,
How
you
many?
guys. Yeah, that's good to know.
Two.
Two of them.
However, we're now going to put this to the other map. That I'm already going to have to switch, move over here, or adjust here in a second. But there we are. Here, I'll do this.
I don't think these stairs are up to code.
Definitely not. But they are extremely thin. So you guys are in a row.
Oh, hey there, guys! You guys are heading down to deal with the casino, right? We're just coming back from there. It's absolute chaos down there.
It's chaos down there.
There's like owl bears are going crazy. There's this flying carpet thing.
Lizards are flying sky.
Riars, roll me a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Oh, that's a terrible thing to add. I think you mean subtract, which would be 7.
Yes. 7. Cool. Awesome. Great. Sweet. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage. DC is 20.
Would have got it. Did not. 13.
Okay, you got it. Cool. Yeah, you see the guard behind us going like, okay, cool. Yeah, where'd they go? And then the guy kind of pulls a bit and goes, he doesn't work here, and is pointing to the tiny mouse that is behind you guys.
I don't know who that is. I mean,
I don't know who he is either.
okay, go.
Who we do?
Yeah, it's gonna like go and try to tackle a guy, spear a guy,
I'm gonna say, go on without me, Riaris, and I'm gonna start trying to like grab him and like bite him and go crazy and feral.
Okay, cool. All right, got it. You guys do have character sheets.
Yeah. I want to try to
weapons
grapple
attacks.
this person.
Okay, cool. Got it. Okay, I wasn't really sure.
I'm gonna stack him with the
what
throwing
was
blade.
happening.
I've totally forgotten everything that's going on.
I'm gonna take my teeth out and I'm gonna wait. What? Cool. There is a absolutely sort of like difficulty here with it being only 5-foot stair, extremely thin and narrow. So you are Riaris, as you go to grapple. Go ahead and give me your athletics check.
That is a 21.
Ooh, I rolled a 17,
Nice.
and these guys have a +3, so a 20 does,
Rubbish.
but a 20 does not beat a 21. That was close. Cool. You grapple the guy, and immediately kind of have him sort of like pinned up against the wall on one side. Arturian.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say because this guy's grappled, I will allow you to move, but it'll be difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna just make our lives a little bit easier, or at least. Oh no, their con's probably real good. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna push through them, even if I take opportunity attacks, and I would like to shove one down the stairs if I can, because I have no clue Zed's coming at us.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's. I love that. Yeah. I'll say. Why can't someone else do a shove attack while someone's grab? Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Cool. So difficult terrain to be able to get past. As you were sort of in between Riars and this other guy. Get off your face and put you in this little kind of tiny spot right there. as you go to try to, as you, the tiny Gerbine, go to full on. This is Sparta. Kick this guy down the stairs. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Just check for something here.
To the knee.
Answer goes across. Blah, blah, blah. I'll give you advantage. You should have advantage on this.
Thank God, I have a -1. All right, here we go. 19 on the die, or 5. So we're gonna take the 18.
Yeah.
18. Okay, cool. So +3. So this guy has to roll
Nice.
a
15 or below.
14 or lower, right?
14 or lower.
No,
Sorry, Zed.
you got an 18.
15 with tie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so 14 or lower. Yeah, 14 or lower to get kicked down. I'll roll a die you guys can actually see. That's a nat 1,
Let's
baby.
go!
It goes flying
That's
down
what
the
we
stairs.
Damn.
Roll me a D10, Arturian.
5.
5. Okay, cool. I think 5's the perfect spot. 5, he kind of lands in between from the first floor going up to the second floor. Lands prone. Is absolutely going to take damage from that. I will call it 2d6. We'll say 7 points.
Inspired by Ogre, I kick and I say, "Feathers can't be chained."
Right behind the knee. He just
Beautiful.
buckles to one side.
Yeah, he just buckles a little bit.
Stair. Loa. 7 damage. Cool. Is knocked prone and is within sight of Zed. Incredible. Very nice.
Good job, Riaris. I didn't think
Oh
we were
shit,
gonna
my man! I'm like going to like give him a low 5. You're like,
Yeah!
time to skedaddle.
I love,
Yeah, now we gotta
I
run.
love that Riaris' persuasiveness is basically the Fonz, I think.
Yes.
All right. Cool, Daddy-O.
Oh my god.
Walking down the hallway, he's snapping.
Yeah. Next session, Riaris is jumping over a shark on a surfboard. What was he on? Whatever it was.
That's me, no?
There were
Um,
skis.
He just slicks back
Skis,
his nose.
that's
got a
right,
pompadour
yeah.
Going on.
All right.
Beautiful. That's so good. Cool. Does that end Arturian and Riaris' turn?
I think so. I mean, I
Yeah, we
don't
just
know
move
his
as
movement or
much
whatever.
further we
Yeah,
can go, but
right.
Yeah. I'd say you guys are kind of still stuck in that position. There's another guard that's in front of you.
I definitely just
right
gave
now, so.
another problem for Zed to face, which I feel bad about, but
We don't know
That's
he's
the
there. Nothing to feel bad
That's the
about.
tricky part with stair battles. Yeah, and you don't know that. Cool. With that, we are back to Ogre. Ogre, you are on Muffins. This figure, and actually, Ogre, you are on Muffins, and you see the guard with the whip is attacking you on top of Muffins, and you see that the owl bears are also looking at Muffins very confused.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say, because of Muffin's basic owl bear shape and large, I'm going to give you an advantage on your animal handling check, Ogre, as you see a possible opportunity here.
As Ogre's gonna like try to sneak down under so she's not fully seen by the babies and lift up Muffin's wing and do like that sound to try to convince them maybe this is Mama and follow Mama.
Okay.
They're gonna convince him to fight with her.
We've also said this is, and there's no way Ogre would know this is why this is really funny. Like we've established in canon that like adult bugbears or adult owlbears lose their wings, but a baby owlbear wouldn't know that. Full wings. Yeah, sure. This might be Mama. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. We're fully reenacting Are You My Mama?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the DC is still 20. This is an insane feat to kind of get these
we
things
could do
to
this.
With
Ogre.
advantage.
with advantage.
Nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Or at least a 19. Okay. Plus 6 is a 24.
Nice.
Okay. With a 24, you see them all start to kind of like cheep in turn, and then start to turn and look at the guard who is attacking you on top of on top of the. So they've gone from, so they were hostile. They've gone from that to now to being not hostile, and now they're going to be hostile towards the creature that you're attacking. So,
Perfect.
Ogre, no action required for that. It is your turn.
Perfect.
This guy's
Okay.
fucked. I'm just going to let you all know this. This guy's done.
Yeah.
Then
that's pretty
Ogre
nasty.
is going to bonus action get out of rage,
Okay.
and I am going to cast blindness on the guard.
Okay.
Ooh.
You don't need to spend your bonus action. Once you cast blindness, it would just lose rage.
Okay. The thing makes it always so hard that if I had to do it or not, but okay.
Yeah. No, you
then
don't.
I will automatically cast blindness on the guard.
Okay. You got it. What am I rolling?
DC 14.
14.
Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. These guys are pretty beefy. They got a +4 to their con. Here we go.
50. Nice.
That is a 10. It's a 6 on the die. So,
Let's go.
Wow.
So maybe-
this
Advantage
guy
for the
can't
baby
see?
since you can't see it coming.
Advantage for the babies.
Yeah, that would do it. Yep, for sure.
Mhm.
You were saying about this guy?
Yeah. Cool.
It's a great quote. Advantage for the babies.
Advantage for the babies. Anything else on Ogre's turn, as this guy is now about to have is gonna die. I mean,
This is like a nightmare.
The babies are too big to get on top of Muffins with Ogre, I'm guessing.
they are, but we did establish last session
They can fly.
that they can fly.
Okay, I want to have Muffin start to flap his wings and start going up. So,
Okay.
like, once they're done fighting this guy to signal, it's time to fly away.
Okay, so, all right. Are you having Muffins move or move as a bonus action or no?
Yeah, moving, yeah.
Okay, because the owlbears are gonna go after Muffins.
Okay, no, not yet then.
Okay, you got it. Cool.
Then, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have the baby owlbears go. Each of them are gonna be able to attack. Each of them have advantage. They have a +5 to hit. They also have 2 attacks. So,
Oh man,
Yeah,
is
this
this gonna be a
would've-
time?
Fly!
I want to establish like this would have sucked for Ogre, too. By the way. Okay, so first attack. Yep, that hits on a 16. Second attack, that will hit. So one of them. So here's number 2. That's a miss with a 6 and a 5. Hit on the second attack, and then owlbear 3. That's a hit, and that's a crit. On the last
All
one.
right.
So 4 hits and a crit.
4 hits and a crit, baby. Oh god, this poor guy.
Joe, how do you want to do this?
Inspiration, Joe.
There's no. I mean, do you guys want to know that? Do you guys want to know the damage, or do you want me to just tell you what happens?
I kind of want to
I
know.
want to know the day.
You want to know the damage? Okay, cool, awesome. All right, so D8 for the hits. Where's my D8? So 4 was that 4D8,
Yeah, 4 hits and 1 crit.
5D8. Because we'll just count the crit now. We'll count the damage from the roll from the crit now. So that is 4 3, 7, 9, 16 plus 12.
It's 28.
28 plus 11.
39.
39.
39.
Oh
yeah.
my God, that's horrifying.
From this dude who's already had 13 points of damage on him. You just hear this guy just starting to scream. And unfortunately, still like a big amount of the crowd are still there along the railing, so everybody's seeing this happen. I will. This dude
He's
is
a
just
sacrifice.
torn apart. And with that, a bunch of people just throw up and vomit and puke and start to move away from the rails.
Even more chaos or mouth.
Incredible.
Good job, Ogra. Way to make the most out of a crappy situation.
This was the plan all along, right?
This was the plan all along, baby.
Had this whole thing planned.
She said you can't put owlbears in front of me.
When she did the point, she knew exactly what was going to happen.
Oh my gosh,
Babe
that's so
Ruth in
good.
it.
Cool. All right. With that, it is the guard's turn. Oh, I forgot to have Kaelanor. Kaelanor, go ahead and roll me a stealth check because you are next to a guard.
I am next to a god. I was hoping he wouldn't see me.
Don't
How
forget
do we
your
feel
boots.
about an 11? I rolled a 7.
11 is the DC. I already set the DC for Zed, so 11 was the DC.
Nice.
You just made it. So cool. So these guards are not doing anything. They're continuing to kind of pull people off. Like, this is going to be the last turn they're doing that, so they're now back to being guards at the end of this turn. But they had to spend a whole turn just making sure everybody's just away from to make sure that they're not falling in.
Are they going to do that thing where they're throwing up because everybody else is throwing up?
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of like.
I hate that.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Cool. All right, so now we come to the guards on the stairs. So, meanwhile, we have, we'll go from left to right. So we'll start with the guard that is right next to Arturian. Is going to go and attack Arturian. Oh gosh, it's a horrible number to read. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
I'm like flexing. I'm like, ah!
That is 6 points of damage.
Ow! He hit me.
As you see him just kind of take out a knife and just kind of swipe at you.
Hey there, man. Pick on someone your own size. What's that about? Look how small he is.
This guard is going to get up and having only half his movement reach the staircase. Having only half his movement, I'm going to say he cannot get to either of you. So I'm going to roll 11 and 20. He's going to go up. 10 below, he's going to go down. 11 and 20, so he's going to come back up to Yarth. But he is, I'll say he's 10 feet away. Oh no, he can use his action. He'll use his action to get him too. So he's right behind you. But that's it. That's all I can do. The other one who did hear Zed is going to now come after Zed. So this one's going to come right up to you, Zed, and come up to attack. That is a 15 to hit.
Right on the mark.
All right. Kind of pulls out this sort of short katana. I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of that is. 8 points of damage.
You wanna half that for me with uncanny dodge?
You got it. Yeah, you get
That is the
reaction?
level I took in Rogue.
You
Yep,
got
as a reaction.
Nice.
it. Okay, cool. I already forgot what damage I said. What did I say? 8?
8. Yep.
Okay, so now half to 4. Very nice. Awesome. Let's see. That is. That's. Well, so the guards on the stairs are now involved. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna say 17 or higher. They're gonna call reinforcements. Okay,
You
that's
guys are
15
so
in the back.
strong. You don't need reinforcements. You can take us.
Yeah, they're too involved with you guys at this point. Cool. All right, so that is the guard's turn. It is now Car's turn. Riars, did you
No.
did you
Remember,
say
Noah-
like what was
all
going
Noah
on?
told me was he wants me to dig or something. That's all I got from Noah.
I more or less said we're heading up to the fifth. We're on the 3rd floor, heading up. I don't. Ogre's on the 1st floor. She might be in trouble. I don't know where the others are.
Okay.
Might be time for you to show up. Is what I tried to say. It's not exactly what I said.
Gotcha. Okay,
but that
that's
was-
fair. Yeah. The intention for sure. Yeah. So, Car, on your turn, you hear Nala say that, and says, should I come?
So everything looks good from up here, but if Riara says he needs you, then come.
You got it. All right.
I
Cool.
mean, I'm going to trust Riara's because I can't see what's going on inside. So
Nala is going to share initiative with you now.
I'm sorry, Noah.
And actually, I'll say, Car, do you want to roll a d4 for Nala?
Okay. There it is. 2.
2. Okay, cool. I'm going to add 2 because it is a distance away. 4 rounds. Nala's going to show up.
Okay. I assume that at this point everything still looks fine on my end, like flying around, it still looks good.
Yeah, I would say like you're seeing at this point the 2 guards are about to go back into the hallway. The ones that were at Tavi. I think you see like one of them kind of like kicks at his shin, but that's it.
Okay. Okay. I have a question. I know that if I cast a spell, I'm no longer invisible.
Correct.
But trying to prep for what's about to happen, I'm looking at some of my other spells, and it just says things like a creature within so many distance.
Mhm.
Do I, if I know where they are, do I have to be able to see them? Is my first question.
If the spell specifically states you see,
It
then
does
yes.
not say that. So,
Okay.
for example, the one I'm looking at just says you tap into a creature's nightmares. Another one I'm looking at says antagonize a creature of your choice within range.
Yeah, I would say in this case, you're able to kind of clock exactly where they would be like behind the door they're about to close. Like, yeah.
And then if that wasn't the case, because I want to cover all my bases for when someone gets up here, or in case they can't get up here and I have to do something. If I cast clairvoyance in a room that I know is there, will that give me line of sight
Oh my goodness.
to mess with them without being clean?
Oh my goodness. That's so
Good
smart.
God.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm also like, how can I stop 3 or 5 guards from attacking you guys? And I have a couple of ideas.
That's so cool.
You can. I will say clairvoyance is a concentration spell, so you can't cast more than one concentration spell.
Well, right, but invisibility would drop because I'm casting
Right.
a spell, and then clairvoyance would be up.
Yeah. Yep. That would work.
And if I was perched on the roof above them, they would have no idea it was there because it's night and I'm black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That. Yes, that would work. Okay. The only thing I will say is if it's like a point in range that you can see, it would still be the point in range of where your physical body would be.
Sure,
Yeah.
but my range of 30 feet or 120 feet should be no problem because they're on the top floor.
Yeah.
And if I'm on the roof above them, I'm definitely within 30 feet of them, and definitely within
That's
120.
awesome. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just prepping, Joe. I'm asking the questions before I do it. So just so you know, what I'm looking at is antagonize, so they start fighting each other, and phantasmal killer.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And then if I have to, sleep, because why not?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been slowly collecting.
Yeah, because you can, like, I'm thinking in my head, like 30 feet, like, well, like, so above the floor, like, let's say the floor is like has some stuff on it, it's probably like at least like 15 feet, but you could, so like they'd have to be like relatively close to being like right under you, but it would definitely be flat, so you could just walk over in that direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd work.
That
That would
is
absolutely work.
I've
That's
seen
cool as
inside
hell.
the room, so I can definitely class clairvoyance in it because I've seen the location, so I know where it is.
Yep.
Okay.
That's cool.
So for now, sorry to derail the game, but for now, I'm flying around just watching, waiting for further instructions in case I see something else. But I'm ready, as you can see.
You got it.
I've been doing my reading while things have been going on.
Beautiful. I love it. Incredible. Okay, cool. With that, we are. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be great. Cool. Kaelanor and Zed, it is your turn. I will come back to the map here. You know that at the top of their turn, the guards are going to be much more likely to spot you. So actually, we'll take it from Kaelanor, because Kaelanor is actually, I forgot, Zed's at the bottom of the stairs.
Zed's busy being cool. So I have a silly question. The owl bears are still arguably in the little gate fence, aren't they?
They're, what did I say, 30
40
feet below?
40.
Mm-hmm.
40
We're still
feet,
on the
yeah.
first floor.
Mhm.
Wonderful. And that is a guard, I think, like 5 feet in front of me?
Yes, it is.
Can I push him into the pit?
We were just being
Oh,
bullied.
what's going on down there?
Oh my god, be careful! Oops. Get away from the ledge! I tried to grab you. Oh, oops. It slipped.
So I don't know where it's going to
You
go.
just keep
body
It only
check.
reminds me of when we stole the ship.
Yeah.
Throw up on the floor. He has disadvantage on grit.
He would absolutely have disadvantage, because, like I said, at the top of their turn, they're going to be able to possibly spot you guys, and it's not their turn yet, so they're in the process of getting people out of the way. Yes, Kaelanor, go ahead and roll me a shove attack. So go ahead and roll me an athletics check. You have advantage.
Yay! I will try my best. Oh, not great, actually. A 17.
17, okay.
Still pretty good.
They have +3 to this.
Nice. That's what we like to see.
Just make sure
The
this
babies
is
are
nice.
the MVPs of this fight.
Nice and big, so you guys can see it. That is a 9. Cool. So just like what I would give you guys, I'm going to say they get a dexterity saving throw to be able to hold on to the railing. But they are not nearly as dexterous. I'm going to say it is a DC 15 to hold on. They only have +1 to their dexterity. Here we go. That is an 18 in the die. So, on the other side, still holding on.
This is Gumball.
Just double tap.
And I will say, because Vera is right there, Vera is going to take her turn to, one by one,
Yep. I love her.
pull each finger.
It's evil. Oh my goodness.
I was thinking the same thing.
Absolutely going to have an advantage, even though she's raging. It's not going to matter. That is a that's a 25, I think. How could you roll again? Yeah, all right. Disadvantage? Because he's on a ledge?
Seems
Against
fair.
the shove attack, right? Good thing I said disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
+3 is a 16. It still doesn't work. Just ping, 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 and falls 40 feet into the pit.
And he takes fall damage too.
Absolutely will. I did it to, or I was gonna do. I was ready to do it to Ogress. I'm doing it to them. Oh baby, 56. Or no, it's 10 is so every 10. Okay, that is 9, 10, 13. 13 points of fall damage and lands prone.
That's what we like to see.
Incredible.
Wonderful. And then I will. I mean, I can't get to the other guard. He's too far. I'll take the rest of my movement to follow Zed. So I think that's what 5, 10. Yeah, I still don't make it. It's fine.
Cool. Get you there. Here, I'll be right behind you. Yeah, great, awesome.
That's my turn.
Bonus dash or anything?
Vera could,
Oh,
but Keonor doesn't have it. So
I wanted an enemy of this guard next to me so I could sneak attack him. Damn it.
she has no idea. You ran off. You misty stepped. She has no idea where you are. You could be behind the bar for all she knows.
Yeah.
That's pretty likely, actually. She's probably going to.
Yeah, exactly. She spends her whole action looking behind the bar. No.
I'm surprised she's not after the cash box for the betting.
That's a good. She knows there's a kid involved. She wants to help the kid.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. That is Kaelnor. It is now Zed's turn. Zed, you are being attacked at the bottom of these stairs that are going up. You did see a figure kind of get back up and start to run up the stairs, sword drawn. But it is your turn.
This guy's right behind me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I run, I would have to take a attack of opportunity, right?
Yep. I mean, you can use your rogue, so you can bonus action disengage if you wanted to.
Shit. I was hoping to use the bonus action for something. Let me see. So what I want to do is I want to be able to run up to this guy on the stairs that I seen go up, and I want to be able to attack him and use my bonus action to like launch him back down the stairs. But I don't know if I can.
How would you do that as a bonus action?
Well, I have where is it? I have 2 weapon fighting, so I can put 2 blades into them, and then I don't think I can do.
I will
a
tell you
shove as a
in the
bonus.
idea of like if the physics were there, possibly, but they're not.
Gotcha. Shit. All right, so I'm stuck between 2 people. God damn it.
What do you want to do, Zed?
I'm just gonna have to fight the guy that's next to me.
You go.
Yeah, clear the way. You got it. There's no wrong
Uh,
answer here.
I'm gonna pop in bonus action, ebb and flow, and then
Okey-dokey.
I'm going to attack with my dagger. And that's a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Oh,
All right, and then I'm gonna 2 weapon fighting. I'm gonna hit with my other dagger.
Can't. You already used your bonus action for ebb and flow.
I thought I can do it with, not as a bonus action, right?
2 weapon fighting gives you the opportunity to be able to do it as a bonus action.
Does it?
do you have extra attack? How many levels are you in range? of?
When you attack action on your turn, attack with a light weapon, you can make 1 extra attack as a bonus later on. Okay.
Mhm.
So I just miss on that guy, and then that ends my turn because I can't do anything, and I don't want opportunity attack.
Okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
You got it. Vera and Kaelinor are coming up. So, sweet. All right. That is now Arturian and Riaris.
All right. Riaris, the priority's the kid here, all right? Let's just blow past these guys.
I like the way you think. What you got?
Well, I've been holding on to this for a while, but you see me grab like a giant syringe with like green oozing liquid as I as like muscles start bulging and I'm gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on myself as I
You go
get
full Bane.
as I get like an All Might type face as I give you a thumbs up and say, I got it from here. I'll hold them up as I'm gonna grab the dude in front of me. And it's 5 feet, right?
All right. So just to check in, so I just want to make sure because I know there's
yes,
some
that is an
specific
action.
ones here. You are
Medium
small.
now.
It's a
Still in medium.
Yeah, I just got to medium.
And so he thinks he's like this massive monster,
Oh yeah,
and
I
he's
looked-
like just equal to Riaris now.
Not even like up to like my shoulder. Like, yeah,
I'm gonna say because I don't know if there's okay, you do get advantage on strength. No, that's way too good. Please take a point of inspiration for that. It's so good.
Thank
The
you.
only
tell
thing I
me.
could do is put your base back on you. That's like the only thing to be able to kind of give an idea of your size.
Please tell me you still got a tiny head.
Oh yeah, tiny head, but All Might like
Yeah.
chiseled jaw though, giant bulging muscles.
You're just Bane all ripped, with a tiny head.
Incredible.
You look like Scrappy Doo in the Scooby-Doo live-action movie.
Oh my!
However, that is an action to do.
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
So after I do that, I just go, "Hurrah!" And I'm gonna. I can't throw him behind us because it's just too skinny, right?
Yeah.
Could I lineman grab him by his shirt and just push forward so we can clear the way with a grapple?
I'll put it this way: you could, but you could also hit Riaris and have Riaris go tumbling down the stairs too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
like
it.
a
I got
lineman.
it.
No. I'm gonna just
happen.
pull him in with us, and then I'll shove him afterwards. So I'm gonna make
Okay.
a grapple check on him.
You got it.
And I have advantage because of Enlarge Reduce, not because of my size, just because it
Mhm.
gives you it. So let me make and remind me because I've been doing a little bit of 2024. Is it an athletics check?
It is still an athletics
Okay,
check, yeah,
okay.
for 2014.
Sweet. So I still have a -1, but I have
love it.
advantage now. All right. That's a natural 20. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna say with a nat 20 Arturian, where do you want to send this guy?
I. Zed, do you want another guy down
With
there?
a nat 20, I will allow you to throw him over Riaris.
Is there windows near here? Can I throw him out the building?
No, there
Okay,
isn't.
okay. I don't know
I'll
Zed's
dock you.
behind us still, so I'm
Nope.
gonna grab him and throw him over Riaris and I go, duck, little man.
Awesome. I Duck, little man.
I'm still being I think.
Okay.
You're still bigger than me,
Barely
but
go
like
up to
an inch
his
or two.
chest.
All right. I'm gonna make the guy behind Riaris roll a dexterity saving throw. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Arturian. Thank you. I'm gonna give you the same roll. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
Okay. That's a 7 this time.
7.
Yep.
Watch
Beautiful.
out, Ed.
Zed, look out. Cool.
Uncanny dodge.
I'm gonna say sorry. Dexterity saving throw for this other guy to be able to dodge out of the way. I'll say DC 15. I got one more on me. Here we go.
Bless you.
That's a 15 on the die. So this dude doesn't help out his buddy at all. Fully kind of backs up against the wall as his buddy goes flying down the stairs. Gets thrown over. Boom, boom, boom. At Zed's feet. Zed, good. Good thing he didn't leave.
Oh, is he prone?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there you go, Zed.
He also might be dead. Hold on. That's a because that's some damage right there. We'll call it 6. Ooh, a lot of them. Wow. Unlucky roll. 3, 6, 9, 11, 13. 13. So yeah, lands in a crumpled heap on the other side of Zed with 13 points of damage from. Beautiful. Riaris, is your turn?
Oh, for the rest of my movement, can I run forward?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Although I'm going to be just running with Riaris, so that is the end of my turn. I don't have anything else.
All right, I'm gonna say if you want to wait,
Yeah.
you kind of hold your movement to move with Riaris.
Perfect.
Cool. I'm gonna look at the guard who's standing like, my fine fellow, you should have gone with your fellow. He had the right idea. Go down the stairs to the chaos and just try to kick him down the stairs.
Okay.
Poor Zed.
Give me one more shot. Zed just is full dead.
That's athletics, right? It's an 18, so 26.
Oh my god.
26.
Okay. I have to roll a nat 20. I don't get it. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll your d10. 6 is what you want. 6 is the sweet spot.
6 is what
6
I
or
want.
lower.
I did not get a 6 or lower. I got an 8.
Okay, cool. Zed, give me a dexterity saving throw. This guy gets a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
I got 10.
Well, 2 12s. Okay, you're going to get hit too.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, it's been your turn since. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yep.
just went.
Sweet. Sweet.
Nice, Ed.
Cool. The surprise, the prone guy fails. So it's going to hit in between.
Please tell me it hits the
Sad.
guy behind me.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
I said 6 was the number you wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, it would hit the other guy too.
would
It would
go
hit-
through
yeah, so he's going full force, hitting
Oh my
everybody as
God,
he's going down.
Riaris.
That was quite a kick. So this guy's also going to have to roll 13. He fails as well. Okay, so this is interesting. I've never done this as a DM. This would be damage split 4 ways.
Okay.
So this is 8d6 split 4 ways.
Oh my god. Why do we turn into like big jock types when we were left alone?
1, 2,
Kicking
3,
people downstairs.
5,
You turn
6,
charismatic.
7.
There's a slaughter going with the owlbears. There's a slaughter
8.
going down the stairs.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s,
God.
guys. That's a lot of 6s. Oh no, that's a lot. Oh no,
Crazy.
I forgot Zed's part of this, but at least you.
that's
Okay,
4
okay,
6s, guys. That's 5
You got a
6s.
Yahtzee. You got a Yahtzee.
That's 5 6s. All right. 5 times 6 is 30. Math. Right?
5
Yeah,
times 6 is 30.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
40,
Okay.
40 damage.
30.
I know
36.
my math. That's 40
40.
damage. Everybody takes 10 points of damage.
Oh, I take 5.
And yeah, except for Zed, who takes 5. Oh my gosh. That is.
That was crazy.
Now, do these guys go before me?
No.
Oh, I go before all them?
Well, no,
No,
you just
they'll
went.
have a turn. They'll have a turn.
Yeah, so they'll have a turn.
Damn it.
They all look messed up. All you guys get knocked prone too, including Zach.
Man, why can't uncanny dodge
I
prevent
think you
that?
just hear Zed, like, I have no idea. You say, like, yeah, why don't you just stay down there this time? And then I'm going to run back and follow
Wait.
Arturian.
Wait, just like a rules question.
Just a full dog pile.
Uncanny dodge. Oh, I'm thinking of evasion. Disregard.
Yeah,
Never mind.
no,
Yeah.
It
Yep.
doesn't. I looked it up and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fucking it's
Incredible.
raining.
Riaris,
man.
that was your action.
Yeah.
So that was your action, Riaris.
It's a little.
See ya. Yeah, I mean, I think I was just going with Arturian. We're going to race up. I'm not necessarily going to blow a bonus action or anything to go further or faster.
You got it. Cool. So
well.
this was first floor, second floor, third floor. You're getting to the top of the fourth floor. This is where it actually evens up because the fourth and fifth floor are both kind of residential. So as you get to the top of the fourth floor, I need. Oh man, I'm gonna say at this point. There's a whole, like, there's so many sounds. At this point, you definitely clock there is another 2 guards at the top of those stairs. But I will allow you, especially with like your bonus action, I will allow you an opportunity here to possibly convince them that the threat is lower.
What do I want to say? Fire! There's a fire down the first. We're good. We gotta get everybody out of here. Everybody's gotta get out. Fire! Everything's on fire.
Clear out!
Arturian, roll me an intimidation check, as you are the most terrifying thing they've ever said. Your head has not gotten bigger, right?
No, it hasn't. And that's a
Jack,
9.
Full
But
nightmare
I wanna-
fuel.
But I want to use my inspiration for it.
Sure.
Alright. Intimidation. Okay, that's a 10. We got one more. Oh my goodness.
That's a 10 total?
10 total, yeah.
Beautiful. You just okay, cool. Riaris, go ahead and roll me that persuasion check.
There we go. 21.
Nice. Thank
21?
goodness.
21.
Cool. The 21. With the 21, they go, okay, all right. We'll go handle it. You do. Just do me a favor, buddy. Can you just back up against the wall? Can you face the wall? Just I don't want to see. I don't like that. I don't see it.
My giant
don't down
hands
the
cover
waist.
my face as I start running.
Cool. And we got some more friends on the stairs.
Yeah, it's a good thing, Arturian. Nobody's following us. We're just the 2 of us. It's really good.
It's
We're doing
just the
really
2
worked out for us.
doing-
Great day. We're slightly off the plan, but everything's going pretty well.
Yeah.
It's really kind of funny, actually. If it was just the 2 of you guys, you'd be fine.
That was the plan. We're on the plan. We're doing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everything's going well. I got a nice comfy leather
Where's
couch.
Zed's gonna be
Why are you
fighting for his
here? I
life.
didn't even know.
Oh look, now another one fell on me.
Someone posted
God, it's gonna suck because they go before I do.
Eleonora.
I can't even hail of
Throw them.
thorns right into the middle of them.
Guys, there's 5 Loa around Zed right now. 3 of which are on the ground.
It's so bad.
Oh my gosh.
Is there like any chance in like all of the dogpiling you can like convince them you're one of them? Like, who did that?
Yeah, I was trying to think of like, is there dogpile rules for this? Oh my gosh, that's great. Anyways, meanwhile, Ogre, your turn.
Yeah, question.
Sure.
The opening that you can see in the map, How high does it go? Like, how many floors?
Only from the basement to the first floor.
Okay. And the security area that we saw was through a mirror or a piece of glass.
It was metal and glass, yeah, in a large, like, kind of like 5x5 sort of circular thing in it.
Okay. Here's a stupid question. Could I shoot magic up there to shatter the glass to make an opening for us, me and the babies, to flee?
You could. Okay, so you're directly below it.
Mm-hmm. I know, the glass is what I was afraid of.
Yeah. Glass
Okay,
hurts.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to hurt the babies.
I like where your head's at. You just need to get them. You would need to get them out of the way first.
Okay. Then I will have Muffins do a charge attack on the prone guard and try to have the babies follow out of the area where the glass would fall.
So they would still be because the area the glass would fall is through that opening and anywhere around that opening. So that means that everywhere around that opening would be able to be hit.
Is there
like a 20-30 foot radius or the entire opening?
I mean, just think about the physics of like you shooting the glass and the glass kind of exploding. By the time it reaches 40 feet down, it's going to at least affect all of that opening area.
Okay.
Possibly.
Is she able to like ram a door open that's down there where they brought them through?
You can roll a perception check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you definitely see there is a door.
Then I will try to get the babies to follow Muffins through the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack roll on the door.
Muffins, because he's charging it? Would it
Yeah.
be a charge?
The door's closed. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Charge. Plus 6 is a 17.
Yeah, that hits for sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Charge. 10. Oh. Sec, okay. Plus 4, that's going to be a 12 damage.
12 damage? Okay, cool. Yeah, with 12 damage, the door looks rough. You are able to tell at this point that it is absolutely steel reinforced, just in case something like this would happen from the owlbears.
Okay. I still have my action, because this was all Muffins.
Mm-hmm. Well, and Muffins has multi-attack.
Not with charge. You can only use the multi-attack.
Can either make 2 slam attacks on his turn, 1 slam attack and a charge attack, or 1 chaos burst.
Oh, okay. I always misread that. I thought it was just like 1 charge. Okay. Then I will have him do the second slam attack.
You got it.
That's going to be a 24.
That'll hit. And roll damage.
Uh, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
That'll do it. Yep, the door gets blasted off the hinges. As it does, you can see this sort of hallway sort of open up that at the bottom of it, there is a like 10-foot, there's like a 10 by 10 sort of space that Muffins could go through. But you're able to see at the top of the stairs, it is that same sort of staircase. So muffins cannot fit through that area.
Okay.
You and the owlbears can.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Nope. I forgot. Muffins has amorphous form.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can move through spaces as narrow as 1 inch wide without squeezing. So I think, if I recall correctly,
I may have to get off of him for him to do it.
yeah, I would say you definitely have to get off of him for him to do it. Yeah, for sure.
I will take that. So I will get off of Muffins, point and direct him to go through and try to herd the babies through as well.
Okay, you got it. That absolutely happens. What is the movement speed of Muffins? 40 feet?
40 feet.
God. Oh my god.
How much is the
okay.
movement for the babies?
The babies are 30 feet.
Okay.
But I will say, with Muffins kind of leading... I'm laughing because Muffins leading the charge means guess where they're going to be.
I know, and I still haven't used my spell attack yet. And they're all
Yeah.
clumped together.
So this is what's happening.
Oh my god.
I did not make a stair thing of them because I didn't think I would need to.
Oh, this is ridiculous. In the best way.
This is the most complicated stair battle I've ever had to deal with. Okay. Yeah. Zed, you absolutely start to hear these weird sort of like growling cheeps. Ogre, it's still your turn.
I can see the clump of people on the floor, right?
You could. So if you directed them ahead of you, you can see the one person that fell into the pit.
Oh, can I use my movement to shut the door and lock it so the guards can't fall? Oh no, Caitlin and everyone are still there.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're.
You're in the basement.
stairwell? Oh, they're in the next floor above us.
They're in the next floor above you. Yeah.
Okay, I got confused. Then yeah, I'm locking the door so that the people can't come through to us.
Oh, but I'm sorry. You broke the door. You didn't open it.
Yeah, so I want to try to barricade it so they can't.
Okay, what are you gonna barricade it with?
1 sec. I will use. Can I use Call Lightning to like get the roof to collapse?
Oh my
outward?
goodness.
Just where that is to block the door.
Call lightning. Oh man.
I guess we weren't lying, Riharis. There is a fire.
I can see in the
You
future.
want to call lightning.
We're gonna come down and be like,
Lucky
oh
if
shit, there
those
actually was a
people right
fire.
above us.
Wow, Riharis, you're so smart.
Okay, so straight up, the call lightning spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear.
Okay, so it has to be the sky.
Yeah.
Well, poo to that.
That
How many guards are outside?
I will say also just a heads up, that's a third level spell just to block one guy in a spot there.
I mean, there's some tables.
Oh, I
up
thought
on
there
this
was more than
floor.
one.
No, there's just one guy down there. So sorry, I'll bring
Okay,
the
then call
camera back
lightning
over.
just to kill the one guy.
You still can't see the clouds.
Oh, duh.
It's all good.
Oh, I use my action to cast message. Oh, to Riaris. Ogre's coming up the stairs. Ogre's coming up the stairs.
Oh,
You don't know where Riaris is.
Ugh, God Damn it.
Just hit him.
Boomerang!
Just go up and hit him. He's right there. He's on the ground. He's prone.
I don't want to be... But don't I have to use all my movement to go over there and then all the way back?
No, he's right there.
Okay, I thought he was like way far away. Then yeah, I'll just hit him with my club.
Yeah, go
I'm
for
so
it.
sorry for making this way more complicated.
No, it's okay.
It's
It's
all
all right.
good.
You have advantage because he's prone.
Yep.
Druids are hard.
That's going to
There's
be
a lot happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That just hits.
Nice.
Oh god, that's so bad. It's only 4 damage.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm going to help you out here. Hold on. So you're using your club, so the simian vine?
Yeah, my staff.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Just let me use.
So you could also
Meh.
thorn whip him. That's 2d6, which is technically a little. That might be a. That's probably not better.
No, I don't want the babies to associate me with a whip.
They're not in the room.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they did get set
Yeah,
up.
but Ogre would be very like, no, she wouldn't do that with the babies.
I hear what you're saying. I'm saying they don't have line of sight on you at all.
Okay. Then yeah, let me throw a rewind.
So you hit.
rewind.
So yeah, so you hit. So go ahead and just roll the 2d6 instead.
Okay. So re-roll the other one. It's the same roll for one, so still not great, but it's going to be 4 damage.
Okay, all right, 4 damage. You got it. Fair enough.
Damage is damage.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
He took a lot of
one
falling
and a 3.
damage. You've done more than enough, Ogre.
He did.
I didn't think we were gonna be able to save these guys in the first place.
Oh, I put that on the wrong one.
These babies are coming back on the ship with us.
Oh
14,
yeah.
17, there we go. Okay, cool. 4 damage, 17. Okay, cool. All right. You just hear, ow! That's it. Cool. Is that end Ogre's turn?
Can I use my movement to go through the doors right behind them?
Because you used Thorn Whip, yeah, I would say so. Because you don't have to be
Yeah.
within range. Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. It is the guard's turn. So, oh my gosh. Okay, my brain's broken. We'll start at the level, the first level here, because there's still Kaelinor and Vera. Two attacks on. Actually, I'm gonna do the first attack. I'm gonna do the first attack, and then, as this is happening, Kaelinor, you hear at the very end of the bar, a sort of jovial voice say, I think he just yelled like, "That's no way to treat a lady," and he's gonna cutting words. As you get a
let's
cutting,
go.
you get a cutting words from Archibald.
I cry.
That's a 10,
Oh,
and that's a
I
nat
can't-
20.
What?
so I don't know what to do.
Is
What is that
How does
Ophelia
that-
mean?
is Ophelia next
Ophelia-
to him?
I feel I should be.
Oh, Ophelia would be next to him.
yeah.
Can she use deflect attack, which imposes disadvantage on an attack
Yes!
roll of a creature within 5 feet?
Absolutely. Thank you.
So you see
Cool,
the
and
Water
that's
Force just
not a
fly
crit.
everything.
So, that's a 24 minus 10 from cutting words.
14
14
does not hit.
does not hit. All that to make sure
Good
that doesn't
job,
hit.
Ophelia.
Beautiful.
Pedophilia's head, wink
Yeah.
to Archibald, just like
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't need that luck. We're good.
happily married. Okay.
don't-
Whatever. Second attack is another 14 to hit.
doesn't hit.
Yep. Cool. Both those guards totally miss. You hear behind just Archibald just going check. And that's everything that's happening in that room.
He's just perfect in every way.
Oh
Hey,
my
he
gosh.
did his job.
He's
He
perfect.
did his job. Meanwhile,
It's more
No,
like I would have been happy to walk upstairs
there's
with them. I
no
guess.
way they
This
can
will
like
work, yeah.
see him, right?
You know, I might stay in the other room, guys.
You open
No,
the
I'll be
door,
that. I'll be that.
close it.
such a
sounds-
freaking mess.
This is a nightmare.
Oh, this is
is
where
such a
Joe
nightmare.
rolls D20, nat 20s for like 5 in
Okay.
a row.
Well, so here's the tricky thing. So everyone ahead of you, besides the one that's going to get up, is going to have disadvantage on their attacks because they're having to move past someone to be able to attack. However, you're prone, which means advantage. So all of these are straight rolls except for the one that's getting up right next to you. Oh boy. So the ones north of Zed. So this is 3 attacks. So 1 with advantage. That's a 19 on the die. So that's a hit, and then two that are straight rolls. 21 for one, and then 12 for another, which I assume misses.
The 12 does not.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, so 2 hits on that side. And I'll do the damage. Those are both 1s. Wow.
Nice.
So that is 11 points of damage.
All right.
Or
And I
sorry,
can't-
no, 10 points of damage.
And I can't uncanny dodge while I'm prone, right?
Well, you already uncanny dodge for the attack, or for the being hit down the stairs.
Oh, it hasn't been your turn yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it just says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use a
You can
reaction
use your
to have the
reaction.
attacks.
You already used your reaction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I didn't know that if there was like a limited use. Okay.
Yeah, you only
get one so-
reaction per turn.
Per turn. Gotcha. And that's 10 damage.
Yeah, 10 total damage.
Okay.
All right. Now the other guy's going to get up. He has advantage on his attack. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And then the other guy's... There's a Hundun.
Oh, if they're
doesn't he have
attacking
something?
muffins, yeah, startling presence. They have disadvantage the first time they
Okay.
attack him.
So same idea goes. This Hundun is weird and terrifying. So the question is, does he attack Zed to get out of the way, or does he attack the Hundun to be like threat? So 11 or higher hits up, 10 or lower hits down. Goes to hit muffins.
Nice.
So that's with disadvantage.
Nice.
And yeah, that's 11 to hit.
Nope.
Which doesn't hit. Cool. All right.
Good job,
So-
Muffins.
I think we only have one more hit from the guy below. And that's an 8. So 11 points of damage
He's still standing.
on Zed.
You said 11?
Yep.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. And I think that is all the guards.
Zed, I have no clue how you survived that. That was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a bunch of attacks being on Zed, and then one. As this guy just turns around and just goes, "What the fuck?" and just like is attacking this random. Where's the head? I think he thinks the head's invisible, and so he just like swings.
That's awesome.
To the neck. That's not there. Cool. And with that, that is the end of the guard's turn. It is now Carr and Nala. I'm gonna roll an athletics check for Nala. Who has to roll a nat 20 to be able to shorten the distance.
I think you should give her advantage because she's flying. She's goes, what do we always mean by you dig? You dig? She's just it's spurring her on. She's got to know the answer, right? You know, I gotta talk to him. What are you talking about?
Sure. It's got to be a nat 20, so it's fine. That's a nat 1 and a 14. So.
It was a good shot.
Cool.
We asked because we care.
Carr, it is your turn.
I mean, I don't know anything's going on, so
No clue.
I'm trying to think from Carr. Carr's biggest fear is that he'll strike too early and ruin whatever he thinks the quiet is going to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, and Nala hasn't heard anything, so Nala is just like, they're all dead.
That's fine.
So Carr's just still circling. Like,
Yeah.
He will occasionally do a low thrum out the distance that won't be heard from there, so that way when Nala is there, she'll hear him.
Cool.
And know like he's there.
You got it.
But like I'm just watching the presence. Unless they're making any indication that something's wrong, I don't think I have a way I can't play on what's going on down there.
Yep. Makes sense.
So I'm sorry, people.
Wouldn't all the people start emptying out of the casino right now? Wouldn't he get that?
Yeah, but that doesn't... I mean, yes, you would see that car.
Okay, so people are leaving. Are they leaving like in fear?
Have to throw up all over.
Or happiness. They got a lot of golds, you know. Who knows?
Yeah. You see some of them are are running out, and there's like you see some of them are running out. Like one person you see comes running out with an entire with the entire like spinning portion of the roulette table.
Nice.
So basically the looting that goes on in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it. Carl sees it, cocks his head, and go, "They're reckless," and just keeps flying because he's like, "Okay, well, that's what it looked like when we stole the ship. So let's just roll with it."
Beautiful.
I'm gonna hold it until I don't think. I mean,
okay, cool.
just so you know, before I let them go on, if I feel like they are dead, like if I'm convinced that nothing's gonna happen, I will work on the trip by myself with the kid.
Sure. Absolutely.
But I'm not convinced of that yet. So, because right now there's just people running out with pieces. There's a riot in there, and like that's what we do. We cause riots. So okay. So, Carr's just low thrumming in the air, hoping to see Nala soon.
So, Arturian and I are on the fourth floor now. Is there any windows? I mean, we're probably in the hallway. The answer is probably no. But is there any windows that he would see as he's flying around of us?
Yes.
Like, are there windows in the building? Like, could he see
Yes,
us
there would be.
now
Yeah,
up on
for
the
sure.
fourth floor?
Yep.
So then should I roll a perception to see if
Yeah. Give me a perception check. That's a good point.
Okay, let me see.
It's pretty hard angle-wise because you guys are just coming into this, so I'm going to say the DC's 17.
No problem. I'll roll, see what happens. 6. I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time as I'm going around. Like, no, everything's fine.
I think
it's good Carr doesn't see me roided out.
Oh my gosh. So I think Carr, you are distracted by seeing the amount of people that are kind of like running out. Some of them puking, others just have random gambling paraphernalia in their hands.
100%.
And Carr, as you just as you just see that and just going down, looking down at this, I'd like you to roll me a weather check. I'm going to say the DC on this is 5.
What's a weather check?
What is a weather check?
Straight D20.
Okay, I was like, what am I rolling? Okay.
Roll your new weather skill, your meteorology skill. Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Somehow, sir, I just knew that you were going to roll that.
It's me.
So,
it's Jack.
yep.
Come on.
as you look down, you see this like crazy sort of event going down. Looking down, you hear we hear Car yell out, "They're reckless!" And right behind, we hear this massive as it immediately starts to rain.
Right, okay.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh
So
my
we'll see you guys
god.
next week.
Cool.